I've been out in it, trying to. Just got home around just before dark from the city. Got everything taken care of. We need to take care of today. We got the outside door for the schoolhouse. We got the CR door. We got the CR toilet, fascia board. We got white paint and matcha green paint. We got 10 sacks of smooth coat. Hello, Vince. Welcome. Welcome to my live, Vince. Thanks for coming in, bro. Much appreciated. I probably should say all I'm saying. Wait till everybody comes in. Wait till we get busy because I have one hell of a day today. We got everything we needed to get and then some. I'm hoping Michael Apostle comes in tonight. Usually he comes in right away. We'll see. Anyway, we invited the young man over tonight so we could give him his new bicycle. But I think his mother said maybe tomorrow's better because it's raining tonight. Michael, there you are. Hello, how are you? I'm going to show you what we got this young man today. I'll show you the bicycle we picked up for him. He's going to love this. He's an 8th grader. I figured a 20-inch was a little bit small of a bicycle for an 8th grader. I thought he needed something a little bit bigger, you know. Even though these Filipino guys are not too big, but I think this will suit him better. I think he'll love it more. But here is what we got him. Let me just pull it out of here. I was just driving on the way home and the rain hit it. So I had to dry everything off. Give me a second here to put this up here where you can see it. Okay, there it is. 26-inch bicycle. It's called the Rico. It's a 21 speeds. And it's kind of a aqua blue. You can see it's a boy's bike. It's a like road bike for dirt because we have a lot of dirt here. And I just absolutely think this boy's going to love this bike. He can lower the seat down to fit him better. And he'll be able to ride this to school. It shifts right on the, right here, your derailleur shifter and your speed shifter right here on the handles. Very nice. Front and rear brakes. And everything's working beautiful. We can make any minor adjustments he might need to, you know, to whatever he needs to make. But thank you, Michael Apostle. This is the bicycle that you purchased for the guy named Bulay. That's the guy that owned the black and white bike that the rims were completely destroyed on. And then my brother-in-law decided that he wanted to fix up the bike for his son. So look what he went out and bought today. He bought a rear rim, brand new with tire, and a front rim with tire. And he's going to put that black bike in order for his 9-year-old son, 8-year-old son. His son's 8 years old. So he decided he's going to go ahead and try to refix everything, the chain and everything. It was a multi-speed. He's going to make it into a single-speed bicycle. And then later he'll fix all the brakes. My brother-in-law bought new tires and wheels to put that black bike back in order. And that young man is going to be so happy having a brand new bicycle. So that's very, very nice. I'm going to hide it back in here for tonight. Got it in the garage. It got a little mud on it there because they took it out of the truck and they set it down before they loaded it into the chariot to carry it here. And so we got a little dirt on the tire. But tomorrow morning, maybe I can quickly put the pressure washer on it and knock that little bit of dust off of it. And I think this kid's going to be extremely happy to get this bicycle here. I know he will. He's going to be so tickled. Right now, somebody told him, hey, Mr. White wants you to go get your dad and your mom and come over to his house. And I think he thought he was in trouble. Because yesterday I said something to him about why did he leave his nasty bike down there in my lot? What does he think, I'm a junk shop? So he thinks I'm upset with him. So he thinks I'm mad at him. So anyway, he didn't come back. When I told him to go get his parents and come back, he never came back tonight. So then his mother, I think his mother knows. She rode home with us from Masbate City. She called Charm before we left. Said, hey, I'm at the terminal. Can you give me a ride? So we picked her up and another lady who was at the doctor's office today because a cat bit her son. And this a woman who's married here, she's got a set of twins, another baby boy, 2 twin boys, another baby boy, and she's pregnant with twins again. So she's about to have 5 kids to take care of. Wow. So anyway, I said, they have a thing at the, I said, the Zapra drugstore? She goes, yeah, BJ store. I said, yes. I said, they have something there called condoms. Why don't you introduce that to your husband? He can stop getting you pregnant. I said, is he rich? She says, no. I said, well, then why are you guys still making babies? You already got 3. Why would you make 5? Now you got 5 coming. People don't think, they're here, they're poor as dirt, and yet they're just punching out babies like it's a game, It's crazy. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? Welcome. Michael said, dirt don't hurt. Yeah, he's going to have plenty of dirt on those tires before long anyway. But, yeah, now he's avoiding it. He'll be here tomorrow. He'll come. His parents will come with him. And then we want to make a video. We want to present the bike to him properly. And being from you, and we're going to present this bicycle to him, and we'll record the look on his face. That's what's precious, Patrick says, I have 6 kids. Wow. Don't you know what condoms are, Patrick? Flaming diva. What is a flaming diva? You guys know what a flaming diva is? Sir, hello, flaming diva. What is a flaming diva? May I ask? I am just inquiring because I don't know. I've never heard a term like that before, but I like your name. That's kind of cool. You're the Flaming Diva. Very nice name. Where are you from, Flaming? Excuse me, guys, I have a cold. Nickname for my favorite character. Okay. Where are you from, Flaming? Patrick says hamburger. It's a hamburger. A Flaming Diva is a hamburger? See, I'm like lost all this stuff. Probably I don't watch enough TV. My daughter's here. She'll probably tell me, oh, yeah, that's a burger. What's a Flaming Diva?
That's not a burger.
What is that? What's a Flaming Diva?
It's like when you like...
You know the character? Huh?
There's no character for diva.
Oh, he said, yeah. Philippines. All right, I'm in the Philippines. What island are you on? May I inquire? I'm on Masbate Island. Where are you located? Patrick says, yes, a Flaming Diva is a hamburger. Yeah, it's a hamburger. I don't know. He's from the Philippines. That's cool. I'm from the Philippines too.
I know diva pickup lines when you like
I had somebody ask me this. Where are you from, sir? It was a tricycle driver I met. And he was having a hard time getting his... Oh, you're from Luzon. Where in Luzon? I used to live in Luzon. I lived in Las Piñas, Bacoor. I own a house in Cavite. I now live in Masbate Island. But I've been all over. I've been from Bicol, Naga City, Calamba, Laguna, all the way up to everywhere, all over Luzon. I know Luzon pretty good. They have a bar up here they call hamburger that. Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. It means something somewhere then, for sure. Hey, psst, psst. Hey, I'm live. Why are you crying? I told you wait and take the rockets outside, son. Let me see.
Well, we don't even know where it goes when it lands.
What?
See it me here.
The rocket?
Yep.
Let's see, MJ. Let's see your rocket. How you shoot your rocket. You put it on the post like that? Whoa, look at that. It only goes straight up. Wait till you get that outside. No, I want to see it outside. When you push that air thing outside, it's going to fly way up, huh? Whoa. Wow, you hit my ceiling so hard. Very cool.
Now, it doesn't get a sore because of this.
Wow. Take it off. Those aren't meant to have those on them.
I know. I use this so that I can't have sore.
It gives you a sore. Ah.
No, it didn't.
Silly girl.
That's
X the godsend. Smoke. It's won. Do you know Iraq won on 56 countries? Do you know that Iraq won on 56 countries? Patrick said no. He said smoke. It's won.
Papa, Papa, Papa.
Patrick, it's 7:10 in the evening here.
Do that, touch my toy.
Put it away. Tomorrow you play it outside. No more playing in the house. You're hitting my ceiling. In war. What war, Godsend? I don't understand what you're saying because I was in the military back when the U.S. went into Iraq. Iraq won on 56 countries. Probably in the old days. 6:10 in the morning there. Wow, Patrick, very early. Well, good morning to you, sir. You're like me. I like to get up early. I stay up late. I get a lot more done in the daytime if I get up really early and I keep working all day long. Yeah, I imagine that was, they were one hell of a set of warriors over there, you know, back in the day. I remember all the history I went through, world history. And you know, my teacher, he used to basically read directly out of the history book, dictating to us. And we were expected to take notes on everything he read out. We had to write down.
You know what we're doing in math now?
What are you doing in math?
Algebra.
Very good.
And I already.
Flaming, do you have any favorite Filipino foods? Yeah, I do. I have, I like lumpia. I like sinigang. I like adobo. I like pretty much anything y'all cook here. I've been here 14 years, so I think I've tasted most dishes. I like Bicol Express. That's another one of my favorites. I don't have any, one favorite food type thing. No, I like all the foods. Whatever they serve me, I eat. I like fresh fish. We live in a fishing village. We have 3 fishing boats. So we always get crab and shrimp and fish, and we make sinigang 15,000 ways, whatever you can stick in the pot, we make it. Pork and chicken and you name it, everything. I like tinola. I like everything. I mean, my child's got to interrupt me. 49 out of 50. Very good, sweetheart. Mary, anything else to show me while you interrupt my live feed? Look, what else you want to share? You're such a snot. You and MJ both. Every time I start a live feed, you guys are up in my face. Papa, 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 Papa. Look at this, Papa. I'm just joking with her. I just got home, so of course they got to show me all their homework. Let me see your book, Micah. Let me see your book. In 2003, Iraq lost because USA declared Iraq because they said Iraq had nuclear bombs. Iraq had no nuclear bombs. That was a bunch of crap. They said they had weapons of mass destruction. And they weren't talking about nuclear. They were talking about chemical weapons. Okay, that was what they were talking about. It wasn't nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapon?
They were talking about chemical weapons. And that Saddam Hussein had used chemical weapons on his own people. And they suspected he was about to unleash chemical weapons on other people in the world. And so it all started out of a bunch of hokey pokey. Okay. But basically they wanted regime change just like they want in Iran right now. So I do too much politicking on this channel, and I don't do religion. Wow, Phoenix, hello. Phoenix Lightning's here, guys. Yeah, that's some nice, I like all Filipino foods. I need attention when you live stream. Anytime you want attention, just pretend you're on a live stream. Oh. I'm trying to get that, Phoenix. Woohoo, yes. I need attention when you live stream. Anytime you want attention, just pretend you're on a live stream. And hello. Hello to you too. Hello, Phoenix. How are you? Love you, girl. CEO the Farmer, Simon. Hello. Long time no see. Wow. We've all been so busy, huh? X the Godsend says, new subscriber. Yes, thank you. I'm adding you as a moderator as well. I get to it in time. You got it now. The children will come. Yes, they will, Phoenix. Oh, okay, I got you. What you're talking about? Woohoo! Yes, I need attention when you live stream. Yeah, there you go. That's true because they all come running. Every time I pick up the phone and say, "Welcome to my live stream," here they come. Papa, 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 papa. I'm surprised Ella hasn't come yet to tell me she put Roblox on her phone. Ella, dear. Ella. Come here. Anyway, I had the most fantastic news today, guys. The best news of anything. Okay? We're in the car. You got Roblox on your phone. I saw Roblox. Put on your phone? You didn't tell me. I know. Google told me. Google, every time you download something, it tells me what you put on your phone. You believe that?
I believe that.
What? I know, and don't worry, Google tells me everything you download. You are under the family plan, okay? So if I want to stop your little game putting on there, I would just tell it to block it and delete it.
Oh, Papa, no.
Okay?
It doesn't have chat anymore.
I know it don't have chat. That's why I let her keep it. Okay. Next time you want to download stuff, you should ask me. Don't just download it, okay? It may not be good for your phone. But back to my good news, guys. Here's the good news. I had my Oppo A96 disappeared the other day.
And it's here now.
I'll be damned if I can find it anywhere. I searched everywhere. Well, today, my brother-in-law was getting out of the truck. Charm had jumped out of the truck. They were getting out at the terminal. And my brother-in-law was sitting in the back. And Charm got out of the truck, and Susan and everyone got out of the truck. They were going to stop there. My brother-in-law, B-Boy, he was going to ride his bike. It was at the UV terminal in Balud. He was going to ride it home. The girls wanted to ride with him because they needed to stop at the drugstore. They needed to stop at Elia. And I already had a truck full of crap, and I was heading home. So my brother-in-law stepped out of the car, and my other brother-in-law was sitting there. He goes, "Hey, you dropped your phone." So I went outside to give them their phone, right? Thinking it was theirs. It was my Oppo A96. It was in my pickup truck. I had looked there before. I couldn't find it.
You have to look there. Magic.
And there it is. We found it. It was right on the floorboard underneath the passenger seat.
I think I know who hid it.
Yeah, your mama.
Lola Sinin.
Huh?
Lola Lucini. She hides mama stuff all the time too.
She is dead. When are you guys going to get off the ghost crap? Oh my goodness.
true.
Their grandmother hid it in the truck. And she's dead.
Because what?
Anyway, I got my phone back. That's the best news of all because this phone has all my information on it. I mean, everything's on this phone. It's still working perfectly. It was in my truck. I just had to double tap the screen to make it come on because the power button's not working. So I got to order a new power button. I ordered a new one. I gave it to the guy. He replaced it. He fixed it. About a week later, the LCD broke. So I took it back to the same guy and asked him to change the LCD, a new LCD. As soon as I got it. So he changed the LCD, and he says, "Oh, sir, your power button's no good. It's not working properly." He just fixed it. A new spring, new power button, everything. "Oh, your power button's not working." So here I am with a phone half-ass again. So anyway, I'm going to order a new power button, get my Oppo A96 going again. It's got a decent camera, but you know, people always complain about it. Even though it's a 1080, they complain, "Oh, it's not good enough camera. So you should get a new phone, a new camera." So I bought this Oppo Reno 14 Pro. Boy, this thing's got a hell of a camera. And you guys compliment me on it all the time. It's got a very clear camera, very nice camera. Wait, that's the good news. I found my cell phone by accident. So now I have both my phones back. And I'm so happy because I had so much information that didn't transfer. When I got my new phone, I tried to transfer it, and so much information didn't go. On my file manager, everything. I've got a lot of stuff on this old phone that didn't go to the new phone. So now I can properly move it and not lose it. And then I use that also as a secondary phone when I'm chatting with you folks. Because when I go live, I can't do anything on my channel except chat with you guys. But with that second phone, now I can go in, I can chat from there as well and subscribe to all of you. Patrick says, I'm on my way to a fire. Okay, Patrick, well, you take care. You get that fire out. And it says, mine do the same thing. There you go. It's like they wait till you go live. They say, oh, here comes Daddy live. I need to go bug him. All right. All right. The USA declared war on Iraq for oil or black gold. I don't know, Godson. I don't even want to speculate what was going through the minds of those people in power. I was there. I was in the U.S. Navy at the time. I pretty much had a good feeling of what was going on, but there was no proof of anything. So I just don't discuss it. Miss Phoenix, love the sister. Yes. Phoenix busted. Thank you, Phoenix. Michael, I subscribed to you. Wonderful, Phoenix. Thank you. She subscribed to Michael Apostle and Godson. Awesome. Spiro, how the hell are you? Hello. We just got back from the city. We're back. We had to go process the order for Thailand. He paid the other day, and then Scuba Steve was here with Lenny, as you guys know. And they had plans because he wants to go get his SRRV, which is the retirement visa. In Manila, he had to go renew it or something. And also, they need to go watch the dragon boat races that Lenny's son paddles in. So they had a couple of things they needed to do in Manila. They wanted to get back. So it was either they leave today and spend a few days in Manila, or they wait till Thursday and travel on. You can only travel on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday on the ferry to Lucena from Masbate Island. Okay, 3 days a week through Lucena, which is the best ferry trip of all because you get to sleep all night. You get a bed, you get to sleep all night. It's really cool. But they wanted to either leave on Tuesday or Thursday. They said neither one matters, but the weather mattered because day before yesterday it rained almost all day. Yesterday morning it rained. Okay. Now, my Thailand distributor sent the payment already for his product he wanted to order. And typically it takes 2 days to reach the bank. Well, he sent it over like Sunday. Okay. Monday it was raining. Monday morning. Sunday it rained. Monday morning it rained. And Tuesday is my earliest time period. I informed him, hey, we're going to be a little late. I'm waiting on the pro forma to come from Clearwater in Florida. As soon as I receive the pro forma, actually he paid Wednesday. And when I sent over the information to get his pro forma, the guy in Clearwater, there's a new guy now because the other guy passed away of a heart attack I normally work with. So the new guy says, I won't be in the office till Friday and I'll work on it then. He didn't do it on Friday. I sent him an email telling him, sir, I really would appreciate it if you could get this pro forma to me by Monday. So I postponed the guy in Thailand until Monday. I told him, hey, the guy's going to work on it Monday. That's USA time, not Monday, Philippine time. USA time Monday morning is Monday evening, Philippine time. I said, I'll go on Tuesday and process it if he gets it to me. He got it to me last night, middle of the night. So I got it this morning, woke up, printed it, and boom, we got Scuba out of the bed. Got everybody out of here. Said, hey, we're leaving. We're going. The road was a little muddy. Not too bad. We made it out. On the way home, tonight, it was even muddier because it had started raining on this side of the island. And the dirt road we got to come into the back way to come to the back of my house was starting to get muck. I mean, starting to get slick. We got through the worst part, and it was just barely sprinkling. Then when we started down through the downhills and stuff, which is okay when you're on a downhill, you know, and it looked like somebody had brought a tractor through and done a little work. The ruts weren't as deep. I think they ran a tractor through it once today. But anyway, the road was a little bit better and not so deep a ruts. We just picked good lines and went through it. And when I turned to come on our road, to come to Quinon and Tonga where we live, from San Andreas, the other barangay, you have to make a left and come here. That's when the rain really started coming down. And boy, that road gets slick quick. That mud just like, and sticky, sloppy. I was slinging mud. We got here to the house. I told Sean, as long as we make it here, we're not going anywhere. We got 3, 4 days. We have groceries. We don't have to process any more orders right now. We got enough material to keep the school busy for a week. All the materials we bought. We have enough materials to do all the cement finishing outside, all the skim coat, the white finishing on top of the outside cement, and we bought the paint so they can even paint the building. We got the front door. The last door we bought was going to be a front door. We put that in for the back door going into the CR. They have a full-size door going in the CR. Today we bought one CR door, and we bought them a toilet, but we opted not to give them the flush toilet. We gave them the toilet bowl that everybody's used to using here in the Philippines. I figured it'd be a little better than having to replace toilet seats, and people break things and the flushing mechanism will get broken. Better just give them a bowl. We give them a bucket and a tabo, a faucet for them to get their water, and they can just do what they've always done. What the Philippines always has done since these kids were raised is they go into a little bowl and don't need to be flush, okay? But I do want to put a spray bidet for them so that they can spray their butts. They'll be clean, not just try to use water in their hand because they're in class. It'd be much more hygiene if they use a spray bidet to spray. The water's good for flushing the toilet off the tabo, but for using it to use your hand to wipe your butt like they do, then your hand is dirty, stinky. You don't use soap properly. You don't get all the oil off your fingers. Your fingers smell like poo-poo, So better to have a bidet. I know I'm very frank about everything I say, guys. Sorry. Hello, Spiro, back to you. Hello, CK. How the hell are you? Thanks for coming in. Simon, what have you been up to? We haven't talked to you in a long time. You're just such a wonderful, sweet-spirited man. Thank you, Phoenix. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Totally Not Jared says, yo, what's going? MB for go. MB, all right. Oh, hello, Totally Not Jared. How are you anyway? You were in my channel before. Let's add you back as a standard moderator. I think we got everybody now as a moderator in my channel. Some of my other moderators, they used to get upset with me because I add too many people as moderator. But I want you guys to be able to build your channels as well. And that's why we do it, I'm doing good. Wonderful. That's awesome. Guys, I want all of you to be able to build your channels just like I did. It takes time to build a YouTube channel. Mine is not a real super strong channel. I think I got like 1,400 subscribers, and I got about almost as many videos. I keep putting up videos. I'm going to catch up. I'll have as many videos as I have subscribers. Hopefully that'll go up every day. Get a couple, 1 or 2 here and there, and build my channel better. We get a lot of viewers sometimes. I've seen, like on my karaoke, 1,200 viewers. One night we had 5,000 viewers, only 47 likes. What is not to like about music? And pretty ladies singing it. Of course, we did have some people that were off key a little bit, but we'll get back on it again. We'll learn to need to sing better on karaoke. We're getting better and better as time goes on. Guys, I really appreciate all of you. Anyway, let me share with you some green screen of the schoolhouse. I did take some pictures. Okay, let's go to this one real quick. This one is, this is the guy, Michael. He was putting the together in the shop today when we bought the bike. Okay, this is the bike shop we bought it from. And I did make a video, and this is one picture I did of the guy as he was putting everything together on the bike. Okay, here is the back of the schoolhouse. There we go. You can see right now, you see the back of the, let me see if I can point without disturbing it too much. Boy, my finger's big, huh? Right here on the back. Right there, the back section on the left, that's the CR room, right? Let me turn it, let me go show you some more. First, before I go out of that. All right, here's the building again, the back section. You see that back room back there, that's the CR in the back. That's all hollow block now. I think they got everything done. I know they got the back side done. They were working on this side. They had leveled it up, and they were getting ready to finish up the hollow block going to the top, to the roof. On that side, and they were going to finish the other side today. They've got the separators inside as well. That's just another picture of the door going in, where the school door opening is. So that's what will be. The brand new door we bought today will go right there on that door opening. Okay, I think that's all I got on green screen, and the rest will be posted up on YouTube on my channel. I'll post the videos up that I made, so you guys can see everything that's going on there. Spiro, the boy we're giving the bike to, is 13 years old, grade 8. And what happened is, AJ, my nephew, I found this out after, that the black bike that was all tore up belonged to AJ, my nephew. And he's in grade 12. And so he rides motorcycle now. He gave that 20-inch bike to Beloy. Beloy is the son of Susan and Boyette. And you guys have seen them many times on our front porch. We were doing karaoke. You guys have seen Susan and Boyette. So it just so happened that Beloy, who owned that black bike that the wheels were tore up on, that Michael's Apostle saw in the yard down there. And when he saw it, I was walking by doing a live, and he saw it. And he says, I want to buy that boy a new bicycle. And so he sent over the money to my PayPal, and I transferred the money, my Gcash. And today, my wife and I went to the bike shop, and we bought him a brand new bicycle. Okay. So, Michael, I want to ask you this. There's a little money left from the bicycle because we bargained, Jewed the lady down a little bit. So we got a much better price because we ended up buying we ended up buying the mountain bike. But let me go out here. My daughter's listening to me. We ended up buying Ella. Her birthday's on the 24th of February. We bought her another electric bike, motorcycle, electric bike. So we bought a brand new one for her. Electric bike was $22,000. So we went to buy the bike. The lady wanted $5,000. Then she says, "Oh, I'll give it to you for $4,000 or $5,000." I said, "How about you give me the electric bike for $20,000 and this other bicycle for $4,000?" And she said, "Okay, sir." So we got for $24,000. We got the electric bike for my daughter, and we got the mountain bike for Buloy. Okay, I can go back inside. So anyway, that leaves about 1/6 left over there, Michael. So I can put it towards the school if you'd like, or we can send it back, or we can do whatever you'd like us to do with it. It's up to you. Michael's still with us. Is Michael still here? Help me. My grandma is Filipino, but she's becoming Korean by watching K-drama. Totally. Don't even feel bad about that. Let him do it. My wife is becoming Korean too. Okay? She watches K-drama too. She's got some chat site, some app she goes to that says she can earn money by watching K-videos, Korean videos. So while I'm laying there in bed for 3 hours, waiting to go to sleep, more like some hanky-panky, I don't get none because she's watching damn K-drama. What the hell? She's becoming Korean too. So anyway, they won't turn it off either. They won't turn the damn K-drama off, even though they know what you want to do. So Spiro says, "Awesome. Please buy some candy for your children." Oh, Spiro, thank you. You sure you want them to have candy? I have to tell Charm that. She's going to kill me. Charm, super chat from Spiro says, "Please buy some candy for your children." Okay, you got it. They'll get it. Candy. Michael says, "Schoolhouse delayed, getting ready for work, but listening." Schoolhouse is not going to be delayed, Michael. We went today. We were delayed half day. They took half day from the rain. They're still working.
The stuff for Mama, the grocery, and still in the car.
No, they took them all to Mamang.
Okay.
Everything got taken down here. Uh, 4 or 5 a day. I don't know totally. If it's your grandma, let her do what she wants, bro. That's her life. She's enjoying herself. Okay, Spiro, you got it. I don't like giving him candy. You know, more like juice, uh, stuff like that is better for him. But we'll get some candy for him. No problem. No problem. I'm delayed answering. Caught me shaving. Oh, okay. All right, Michael. What I was asking you was, we talked the lady down on the bike. We got the bike for 4,000. That leaves 1,600 left. Do you want us to put that towards the school, or do you want us to give it to the kid, or what would you like us to do with that? That extra 1,600 that's remaining.
Ang kuwan niya po, yung
Totally not Jared. Oh, he just sent super chat. Did you see it? $2.99 super chat. That's a lot of candy in the Philippines. $3. A lot of candy in the Philippines. Totally. Right? You know that. You live here. Yes to the school. Okay. Charm. Put the difference that we had off the bike, the difference to the school. For Michael. Michael said, put the difference to the school. The 1,600. Put it to the school.
yeah.
Okay. You got it. Going to the school. Yeah, he gave $2.99 super chat for candy for the kids. Daddy gonna buy you candy?
Papa, can you buy me Be Fresh?
What?
Be Fresh, like that bubblegum candy,
Bubblegum candy?
but it's like a mint flavor.
How much it cost?
If you buy it in the store, it's like if you have 5 pesos, you get 4 or 3
Is it candy or bubblegum?
mint.
It's a mint or is it gum?
Mint.
Okay, you know we don't give you gum. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. My daughter, what do you want? What kind of mints?
Be Fresh.
V Fresh?
It's
V
like a
Fresh
green
mints.
with, like white stuff.
Okay, she wants V Fresh mints. Some kind of mints that she can buy, and it's like a candy, whatever. We'll get her some V Fresh mints and get MJ something, get Ella something.
It's
That's
like a
awesome.
bubblegum, but
Thank you,
it's like
Spiro. Thank you so much. If you guys designate what you want your super chat to go to, we always put it there. If you don't designate it, it goes to the school. Everything comes in, we go to the school. And typically what I've been doing is, if you guys give a super chat, let's say you give like the $3 super chat, I will take it and get what you want with it, with my money. And then I'll take the super chat money when it comes through YouTube. When I do get paid for it, we'll just take that chunk of money and put it right to the school too. So they'll get the full amount as candy, but then when the money comes, we'll put that money too, also to the school. V Fresh is a bubble gum and mint. Totally, Jared says it's a bubble gum. Okay, so you have no money? That means you got no honey, son, but you got candy coming. V Fresh is a bubble gum and mint. I don't allow them to have bubble gum. I don't want them chewing gum. It's a bubble gum.
Yep, it's like a bubblegum,
Mint. Jared says it's a bubble gum mint.
but it's delicious.
Yes, Spiro. Believe it or not, I watched the entire Super Bowl. I was rooting for Seattle. I picked Seattle the day before the Super Bowl. So I was rooting for Seattle. And also, I'm from Washington State. I lived 9 years in Washington State. And I've never lived over in New England area, okay? And I know New England very well, and they win a lot. So I was kind of rooting for the underdog, what I thought would be the underdog. And they came out and showed New England. I mean, they looked like they were backstepping the first quarter. But boy, when they came out and started slinging that ball, got on track and running that ball. Wow. That was an awesome Super Bowl, guys. Yep. Final score was 24 to 35, right? I believe so. New England screwed up. The last 5 minutes, that coach should be fired for not handling the clock properly. The guy had 3 timeouts, and he kind of wasted the timeouts, you know? Then we got the ball back. Instead of playing out the sideline, using the clock, he did it one time. Used the sideline to stop the clock. He had 5 minutes. to try to get the 2 scores back to catch up, which is almost impossible, to catch up 14 points. It's near impossible when you only have 5 minutes remaining and the other team's going to get the ball. Even if you do an onside kick and if it fails, the other team gets the ball. Even if you get the ball, you're asking for a blessing to get 14 points in a 5-minute time period, okay? And the coach totally blew it. Everything. I kind of expected an onside kick. It didn't happen. Because I wanted to see what New England was going to do. It's going to be smart, Taking a 4th down conversion, that helped them the one time, and it didn't work the second time. So it was a fun Super Bowl to watch. I have not watched a... What are you deleting there, Totally Jared? Shulan Guzman, hello. Totally Jared, please don't time people out. Appreciate it. I'll take care of him. He didn't say anything.
Right here, Papa.
What is this? What does that symbol mean right there?
Translation?
Translation.
See, Papa, look.
Yeah, I don't know. Totally Jared, please don't time people
There,
out.
that's beef fresh.
Oh, Be Fresh. Okay, so it is a bubblegum mint.
Yep.
Okay, I don't like bubblegum, but... Shulan, thank you. You're new to my channel. Thank you. Totally, please don't test it, okay? It works. Thank you, Shulan Guzman. Guzman. Wow. I used to have someone named Guzman that I knew. Where are you from, Shulan? I know it wasn't you, but I had a friend with last name Guzman. San Diego, out of San Diego. You were curious. Okay. Sorry. All right.
I know someone too with a Guzman name.
Yeah.
Here.
Croatia. Well, welcome.
Guzman.
Welcome to my channel. I'm going to add you as a moderator as well. And please like and subscribe our channel. You much appreciate you come in. You're from Croatia. I was just in a resort this weekend, and there was a gentleman and his wife from Czechoslovakia there. There was another guy from England there. First time I'd seen that many foreigners in this resort while I was there. I was the American guy there, and then one guy from England and one guy from Czechoslovakia. All right, very nice. I've never been to Croatia. I only know what I heard back in that was probably the 80s, what was going on over there. That was many, many years ago. Wow. I'm glad everything's settled down over there, at least for now. It's really good. Somebody was listening to my live very loud. Who was that? You? Inday? Oh, I had the volume all the way up. All right. Same like Greece. Yeah. And Greece, I didn't realize how wealthy the country of Greece is. I was amazed. I started watching some documentaries, some information on Greece to find out more about the country. This was just like 2 days ago. And I was amazed at how wealthy they are in oil reserves. They have a lot of oil over there. Kingdom of Yugoslavia, but already independent now. Right. Used to be Yugoslavia. Until they had, wasn't it, I think it was Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia, right? And then it became Croatia. It got split. The country got split up, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I studied that or since I've even heard it on the news at all. I'm trying to remember way back in my military days when I was in the military. But I was on submarines. And,
Can you cut her and her?
sure, if you'd like to. Yes, if you want.
Because we want.
Get the scissors, yeah. All right. Spiro says, I'm Greek. Very nice. Oh, it was 90. Okay. See, I don't remember all the history. I was in the military then when it happened. I was in the U.S. Navy. I was on submarines. And in 1990, I was here in the Philippines. I was on the USS Chicago, SSN 721.
I can see.
Derby, Montenegro, Bosnia, Slavs.
Papa, I can.
Wow, they really did split up, didn't they? Serbia.
Papa, I can.
Now you're ringing bells. Scissors, son.
I can see.
Go ask Inday for the scissors, please.
Wala.
She has them. Go ask her, please. Yes, alternate account. Yes, you hear my boy. I'll show you in a minute. He's got to be coming back. This is my 4-year-old. This is my wife, Charm. Charm and I have been busy all day in the city. She's got a cold. I got a cold. Luckily, she bought some cough medicine today. And our son is here, and I have 2 daughters as well. What are kids doing on YouTube Live? They can come here. They're my children. This is a family show, alternate. We don't cuss. We don't talk religion. We don't talk politics. We just, yes, my wife, Charm, right here. Charm says, hello, beautiful. Spiro says, hello, beautiful.
So,
David, Golden Eagles, says, I am recovering from a cold. We are too, David. We both got a sore throat and a cough.
Yeah. I drink a lot of medicine already, but
Alternate, nobody likes trolling, but trolls come in here. You know, they come in and they want to say, you know, nasty things at times, but it doesn't bother me. I just kick them out. You know, if they get nasty, I just kick them out. So they can come in and enjoy my channel. I love when they come in and enjoy my channel and just chat like normal people. But when they start saying nasty things in my channel, that's when I just draw the line, you know. If they're cussing or they're saying nasty words or talking nasty about kids, you know, nasty about family, anything that's not normal. Funny trolling is fine, you know. You can tell jokes, it's fine. We like jokes. We had a guy who used to come in all the time that used to always tell us a lot of jokes,
and Papa,
you know.
cut her
Yeah, some trolls can be funny. They can be very funny, you know. What do you want me to do now, son?
baby.
What do you want me to do? Open it? What are you trying to do with this box?
I'm using it.
For what? He got me cutting stuff for him. This is my son, MJ. Michael Jr., how are you? You want to cut this side down and this side down only? So it folds down? Okay. That's a good idea. Right there? Okay. Let's make 2 more cuts for him. Okay. I bought I got the toys in for MJ today. We ordered rockets. We ordered an air-propelled rocket. And I ordered, you guys remember the airplanes? Back in the day. Yeah, my son speaks Tagalog, English, Visayan.
I like these.
What, son? Cut that off too? Are you sure? Boy, I don't know what he wants this box for. He's got a plan, I'll tell you. These boys got plans. He's 4 years old, but he's smart as a whip. Now, what are you going to do with all those cardboard? Take it away. There you go, guys. Oh, my goodness. Kids never cease to amaze me, I'll tell you. Put all this in trash. Go ahead, give it to Inda. She can burn that. Ay, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Yeah, it's 3 languages, but it's really 2 of the same. Tagalog is the Luzon version, and some of the people here speak Tagalog. So MJ picked up Tagalog, and Charm speaks Tagalog also. Okay, you got to go. Totally, Jared. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Alternate account. His son speaks English. Yes. Yes. Alternate account. How old are you? I just want to ask how old you are. I gotta go. Bye. Bye bye. Yeah, 3 languages. No, Spiro, I had those already. What I bought for him was the old rubber band planes. The ones you wind up the propeller. I thought it was gonna be more like, you know, when I was a kid, the way they make them. But boy, the cheapness of these planes, it's amazing they even hold together. So let me show you this plane. Guess where it's made. Go get your plane, son. Bring it here. Oh my goodness gracious. This plane is a piece of doo-doo. I'm old to be on here. Awesome. You know, alternate, I don't really care how old people are. You know, as long as you don't disrupt the channel, trolling to a point where you're disrupting the channel, because when somebody's on here purposely trying to disrupt the channel, then it bothers me. You know, I'm a family man. I have a wife, 3 kids. I have 2 ladies who work for us here. One of them takes care of the outside of the house. the bad boy, the chickens, and the cleaning outside. The other one takes care of the house, the laundry, the cooking, and all of that. And we're just a regular family, living in the Philippines, enjoying our life. And so when people want to come in and troll the channel, I don't take too kindly to it. I don't mind trolls coming in, they say their thing, say their piece. They usually just come in and say something and they leave, They don't sit there and bother you. It's those that want to stay in. If you leave them stay in to the point where they're trying to cause your channel to fail by cussing on it and doing things that YouTube doesn't like, saying words and phrases and sentences that they know YouTube doesn't like, and they're doing it to cause your channel to get negative vibes. That I don't like. And so I'll just delete them. I'll boot them. Cussing's a big no-no. And saying dirty words is a big no-no. So jokes is fine. Keep it clean. We're okay with that. Twinkie, hello, Twinkie. I don't teach English. My son and my daughters learn English because we're an English-speaking household. My wife speaks fluent English, just like I do. She spoke great English when I met her. She used to work at a factory, used to do work for putting Verizon phones together. She worked at a Verizon phone factory for many years, putting phones together. The Verizon phones that we used to buy in the U.S., they were manufactured in the Philippines. So that's what she used to do. Oh, let me see your plane. Bring it here. Let me see it. I'll show you his plane. This is a plane imitation made in China. Okay. Now it's got styrofoam wings. Okay. Now what you have to do is on the back wing, there was a double back sticky foam that you attach to this blue plastic thing. You see the foam there? Then you just stick the rear tail to it. The tail gets stuck to foam and the bottom rear wing set gets stuck to foam, double back sticky. The front section, you put double back sticky first on top of this blue plastic thing. You put double back sticky tape on top of it. You stick the two wings to it. Then you put this plastic piece on it and you wrap a rubber band there and back here. And that's what holds your wings on. Okay. It's a standard, oh, he wants to show you his rocket. Oh, it's so fast. I can't keep up with that. It whacks the ceiling and starts blinking. Okay, so anyway, I told him he needs to play these outside. But the way you do this, come here, Jay, hold my phone. Come here, son. Come here, I'll turn the phone back around. Okay, that way I can see it. Hold my phone right over here so I can see me. I want to see me, not you. Me. Turn it around the other way. Turn the phone around. Like this, son. Turn it just like that. To me. Can you see me? Okay, just watch me. This is the propeller for it. So what you do is you hold the body up like this. And wind the propeller up. This is the old rubber band wind up. Airplanes. Okay, that's what I told MJ. He needs to fly this outside. And you can even wind this up until it has double rows. You remember these guys? I don't know if you're old enough to remember these. But you wind it up until you even can get double rows like this on it. Okay? Then you take the little plane here and we're going to launch it. Whoop, watch out, Charm. Here it comes. And it flies on its own little, if you saw it flying across the room there. So that's how it does it. You did an afternoon live, successful. Very good, David. Very, very good. So how many subscribers do you have now? Let me turn my channel back around. Hold on. Awesome. Funny trolling isn't okay. Some trolls can be funny. Yeah, well, trolls are everywhere, alternate. It's okay. I don't mind trolls too much. We're going to get them, They're everywhere. They come in, they try to disrupt you and all that. Now, alternate, what I do for a living is I am retired, but I have a business. It's called Essential Efficiency Enterprise. You can Google it, or you can just look at my website and see my business. It's called, it's E2E, the number 2, .com.ph. Okay, it's a Philippine website. I live in the Philippines. I built the company here in the Philippines. Yes, Essential Efficiency Enterprise. So E2E.com.ph is my website. You can go look it up. You can look me up on LinkedIn. You'll see I have about 12,500 followers on LinkedIn. E2E, not B. E2E. Echo to Echo. E2E.com.ph. So that's my channel. And you guys, welcome to go look at my business. That's what I do. I am a wholesaler for countries, several countries. I am the Asian wholesaler, and I have distributors who work under me in various countries. So when they place an order, they send me their order. I send the order over to the company in the US or wherever it is, England or Spain or France or Canada, wherever it may be, whatever product they're ordering. Those are the countries I carry products for. Then, as soon as they send an order over for the product they want, they tell me what they want, I'll send it to the manufacturer, determine what the shipping cost is going to be with the order, and send them a pro forma invoice so they can pay for it. And they'll pay me, then I'll send the money over to the company. And that's how it works. So I just move money, basically. I built this company to where I beat the streets for 7 years. And I finally said, enough. It's time for me to sit back and let other people do the work for me. So now they do the work for me. All I do is move money and invoices. That's it. So I have like the perfect. Hey, Nikki's in the house. Thank you. Yeah, I could probably sell coconuts from the Philippines, but I have a better plan. I have a better idea than coconuts. You know, everybody wants to sell coconuts. Coconuts are not worth nothing. Okay. But the best thing you can make from the coconuts would be to make biofuel pellets. It's a much more lucrative business. So I actually been working on a biofuel pellet business plan, and for 3 years, put it together to build the first plant right here in my village. And so it's ready. The plan's all ready. No investors. So it involves gathering the waste, the cocoa waste, the coconut shell, the husk, the coir, call it cocoa coir, the outside husk, okay? And the coconut shell itself. I'm not worried about the meat inside the coconut. That can be ground and processed and done with whoever wants to do with it. You can make copra, coconut oil, whatever you want of that. I don't really want to get into that to begin with. I'm only going to go after the waste product, okay? That and Hawaiian waste, which is bamboo. And I'm going to design, I have a pellet already that's been tested with my percentages. And I've already got everything ready to roll, but then the investors. So anyway, do I answer emails? Yes, I do. If you type in email, type in the word email right here in my chat, then you'll get my email address. It's mikeinmanila@gmail.com. I do answer emails as well. So thank you, alternate. I think I'm intelligent, a little bit, just a dab. I'm over here doing this YouTube thing, but like we decided a long time ago, there you go. Nightbot, I'll give it to you right there, mikeinmanila@gmail.com. Thank you, Spiro. What we're doing with our channel, because you probably don't know yet, alternate, is we take the channel money that comes in, all the YouTube money, whether it be from super chats, gifts, everything that anybody gives us, okay? Whether it be through PayPal, buy me a coffee, through the YouTube channel itself, super chats, gifts, whatever. All the money is earmarked for our elementary school here. So, yeah, I got a lot of ideas. I've come up with a lot of ideas. I've invented some things. I've sold them. So, Scuba's not here, Nikki. They both went home today. We went to the city, dropped them off. Steve loved us. Well, we'll have to ask Steve that. He said he liked it, but he didn't really get to do a lot while he was here. The weather wasn't conducive to doing much of anything. He didn't even get to go out on the boat. And then we were getting the boat ready. We decided to go with an alternate method on our big boat. We were going to install a 45 horsepower engine. In fact, today while we were in town, we priced the transmission, steering gear assembly,
No.
starter, conversion plate to convert it to a 40R5 transmission to a 2DZ engine. We have to do a conversion on it. We priced everything, and the total cost of everything is going to cost me around, it was 83,000, but the 83,000 pesos. It's like, 1,200 US dollar. But the guy who owns all the parts, what, son?
The genset, you're not go.
No, genset's here.
That old one.
What are you talking about? No, we didn't take the motor to town today. We didn't know we had to take it. Now they told us they want us to bring it, so they can do all the conversion there. They're going to do with the transmission, clutch plate, clutch disc, clutch plate, and convert it from just an engine. They're going to put a transmission on it for us and convert everything. It's going to have, I think, first, second, and reverse is all we need. We need first, second, reverse. Second gear will make this boat fly through the water. It's a 45 horsepower engine that we're going to put in the inside, and we're going to add a 20-inch propeller blade behind it. So our boat that used to take 3.5 hours to get to Gigante Island should get us there in an hour to an hour and a half. But again, it depends on waves. If you have 6-foot waves, you're not getting anywhere fast. You know, you're in a boat that's 45 feet long and hitting 6-foot waves, and you're bouncing, and you're bouncing, and you're going slow. So the second thing I'm going to do is add a second engine. No. Alton, I'll get that in just a second. Oh, Stephen Harris, how are you? So, Steve Harris, where are you from, Stephen? And we have someone else. Jimbo. Uncle Jimbo, you're a handsome man. Thank you, Jimbo. It's a diesel engine, Spiro. I've got a video of it. I think I posted it on YouTube already. There's a video of the engine that we're going to put in the boat. And the boat requires some modifications. We've got to do 2x2 steel bar, which we didn't buy yet. We need to buy 2-inch pipe. The propeller shaft I already bought years ago, and maybe 3 years ago when I bought the engine. I bought a stainless steel propeller shaft from a fella. He had a propeller shaft that had broken, and he couldn't use it on his boat. It's 1-inch stainless steel. I'll show you folks just a second here. Let me open my door. I will also let you guys see. I know Michael was getting busy. Yeah, diesel has a lot of torque. This engine is going to push this big boat so good. It's going to be wonderful. Right now I'm running two 18 horsepower engines. This looks a mess in here. This is the bicycle that Michael ATM bought for Buloy. It's a brand new Rico bike. Okay, and right down here, oh, it's not here. It was here. It was under my cabinet here. My brother-in-law took it down to the garage. We took it down there because we're getting ready to set everything up for the engine. That's junk. The lady sent me the wrong part, son, for the bike. I ordered a part for the electric bike. I tell you guys, let me tell you what junk you get here, okay? I ordered this electric bike right here. I was ordering it for Ella, so Ella could drive it to and from school. Pretty dirty right now. Been raining. Mike has been driving it to him from the high school, my 12-year-old. Okay, she's a really good driver. So anyway, I ordered this bike, and the day I got it, a couple things. This plastic here, you can see it, it's all broken. It's all broken. Okay, the whole thing was all shattered. Had a crack all the way down here. I glued this back together with my oily glue. Got some really good oily glue. Glued it back together, glued this back together. I just got to take it off and then push this back into place, and I can use oily glue and glue that back together. I ordered the bike. This came, piece of crap, broken. They blame it on logistics company, right? Shipping company. Yet this machine comes in a big box, crated box, okay? So how did the logistics company break this? I don't think so. I think they sold me this already broken. Somebody broke it before, and they shipped it out to me broken. Okay. Second thing is when you turn this on, the display for the batteries right here, it only displays 1 bar. Okay, even though it's a full charge. So what I had to do was I had to buy an aftermarket. You see this battery right here, indicator, 56.2. I had to buy an aftermarket battery indicator and wire it to my battery so I could make sure, so my daughter can look at it and know what her voltage is. So she knows when she's got to get home and get it charged, you know? When she gets down to 48 volts, this thing doesn't want to run properly. And the other thing is, when they shipped it to me, there were no jumpers. These red jumpers for the battery, they were all missing. There was none. Didn't come with the bike. So that's the kind of crap you get when you order from Shopee and Lazada here in the Philippines. That's the kind of crap you get. Okay, so those are all the things that were wrong with it. I can't think of anything else that was wrong with it. But I tried to get a new plastic piece. They sent me one for a different e-bike. They knew exactly what bike I bought, okay? But they went and they grabbed this piece of crap off the shelf that goes to some other e-bike, not even this one. And so they still haven't given me the plastic yet. So I notified them, and they're supposed to reimburse me 2,000 pesos for the trouble they've caused me, for me having to go out and buy all this other stuff. So, yeah, it's broken. So anyway, they gave me a piece of crap. It's no good. I got it labeled here so I can ship it back to them. I didn't accept it yet on Shopee, so I can give it back to them. Throw it away, son. Come inside. All right. Well, anyway, I'll show you the propeller shaft another day. I posted on YouTube. Charm, it's full time. Time for a mule, hon. Want a mule? Anybody want a mule? I want a mule. It's getting late. I haven't had a mule at all today. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, anyway, we're back to 2 housekeepers now. The one housekeeper, we had 2 housekeepers, and we thought that, yeah, we're going to run from, we have 2 18 horsepowers on there, Michael, right now. So what we're doing is we're going to take out the 2 18s, and I want to put the 45 horsepower 4-cylinder engine in with a 20-inch blade, and then I'm going to get another engine. A friend of mine in Cebu just bought a new boat, but he has another engine that's brand new. He had a boat before the typhoon came through Cebu. I don't think it was Opong. I think it's the one that's Tina. Started with a T. Tino or Tina. Anyway, that's the one that went right over Cebu. He had his boat out. He didn't put his boat away properly like we do. We bring it way up on the shore, away from the tidal surge. He didn't do it. And his boat was completely destroyed. But before his boat got destroyed, he had already purchased 2 brand new engines, electric start engines, a 22 horsepower and a 25 horsepower. Charm, can we buy the 25 horsepower from Cebu? Electric start. He has it still. Michael DeGroot has it in Cebu. We'll talk about it later. I kind of want to buy the 25 horsepower or buy one like it because I want an electric start. This 4-cylinder, I want electric start on it. I don't want to have to pull the rope to start it. I'm not going to pull the rope to start it. And I don't want to pay 2 guys to be on my boat to pull the rope to start it. Okay, that's the bottom line is, why would you carry extra crew members when you don't need to? When you can just buy a starter. Now, the guy today told me the starter is 7,000 pesos. So I could buy a starter for it, 7,000. The conversion, I bring the motor there. He'll do the conversion for 18,000. The clutch plate and disc is 17,000. The transmission, he lowered the price from 35 to 25,000. I'm trying to get him to lower the conversion price as well as the clutch plate and disc price. I want him to lower both of those costs because he lowered the starter cost from 10,000 to 7,000. So I wanted to knock 2,000 or 3,000 off the other stuff as well. He's a good friend of ours. You guys were there with us when I met Bobette at the party. We were at the resort when Steve and Lenny first got here. We went to a new resort that was having an opening and had a live band, all-girl band. You guys saw that on my YouTube channel, live feed, and also it's posted up. So while we were there, I introduced you to Bobette. Bobette is the owner of several truck dismantling companies. He has one here in Masbate, has one in Manila near QC. I think he has also, he's got something going on in Japan. He's buying all the surplus parts out of Japan. So he's taking his crew with him there. They work there, load up shipping containers, ship them back here to the Philippines. He puts them in his shops here and sells the parts to people. So I also asked him if he could find me, I need a new transmission for my Nissan Terrano. It's an R3M Nissan Terrano, and I can't find a transmission here. Nobody's got one in the Philippines, supposedly, according to the people I've asked. Just not asking the right people. I need to get somehow, find a way to put the feelers out to all the mechanics, and somebody's got an R3M Nissan Terrano. I cannot believe that mine is the only one on this Philippines. I don't believe that crap. It's a wide body. It's what they call a Japan model. It's a wide body made for Japan that got imported over here. It's an import model. So it's very difficult to find some parts for it. But the engine rebuild we got done. We got the new shocks for it, new struts for it, new tires for it.
Look, it come out.
Then you just got to put it back on, son. Hold on, guys. Just twist like this. Twist, twist. There. Okay? All right, go play, son. You need to wait out and put it away until tomorrow and play outside, please. You just keep shooting the rocket to the ceiling. Larry, how are you? eBay could be an option, but the problem is nobody in eBay wants to ship to the Philippines. You know, it's like, you know, there's a lot of, maybe I can find one in China. You know, I don't know. Hey, Rick Jones, how are you, man? I'm doing great. Yes, Spiro, that's the bottom line is I don't want to have to pay a crew to take me out fishing. I want to be able to jump on my boat anytime I want. Grab my rod and reels, grab a 6-pack of beer, and go fishing. Like I used to do in the US, you know? The only difference is the boat's already in the water here. In the US, I had to drive it and launch my boat off a trailer. I had a nice 25-foot cabin cruiser when I was living in California. And boy, I used to spend some gas money, I'll tell you. The old lady was so pissed. Every time I told her I was going fishing, she knew the money was going out the door. It's just a waste. You go fishing for a whole weekend, right? And we don't just fill the tank in the boat, which is 56 gallons of gasoline, okay? We filled 10 containers, 6-gallon containers. We take all that with us too. Because over the course of the weekend, we were going way down off the coast of Mexico. Out of San Diego, we'd go 30, 40 miles out. And you only get 1 mile, 1 gallon gasoline on a gasoline engine on a 302 V8. That's what my mileage was. 1 mile, 1 gallon. So that boat used to suck the gas, guys. I broke down one time. Funny. I was 35 miles out. And I was washing the deck down. We had put gasoline in, just changed. We had just filled the tank back up from containers, right? I just filled it up. And I was taking the hose, my water pump, and I was spraying down the deck. Well, I didn't know it, but the rubber seal that goes around the hatch over the engine, the back of the rubber seal was cracked. And it split open about an inch. While I'm spraying the deck, I'm spraying with salt water now, okay? I'm just pumping water with a water pump, spraying salt water, just washing the deck down with salt water. It's a fiberglass boat. So we're just washing the deck down with salt water. And the water went through that crack. Drip, drip, drip. And what was underneath it? My coil. And the coil had already opened up over the years, had split open the coil fins, right? And the salt water went, blew the coil. Engine died. What the hell? I started looking, and the coil was covered in salt water and gone. And I don't have a spare. I'm 35 miles out, and I'm drifting. It's too deep for an anchor. I'm drifting 35 miles out off the coast of Mexico. But smart like me, I have a Marine Band radio on board, right? I get on channel 16. I call the Coast Guard. I notify them of my lat and long because I had a GPS, handheld GPS, right? Garmin GPS that I used for navigating in bad weather because all I have to do is look at my GPS, tell it where I want to go, and I see the line. I just follow the line, right? I can even see the buoys in the channel going into San Diego Harbor. See everything. So anyway, we're out there 35 miles. They send a rescue boat to pick us up. When he gets close, we see him. I got a big spotlight on my boat. So we turn the spotlight on and flash the guys late at night. So the guy comes over, hooks up to us, and tows us back 3.5 hours. 35 miles out, took 3.5 hours to tow us back to San Diego. Got us back. Guess what? I didn't have enough insurance. It cost me $2,000 US that the guy needed right then. I had to use my ATM card, my debit card, and say, here, use this as a credit card, charge it to me. $2,000 to get the boat back. So, yeah, the old lady was pretty pissed off. She was pretty upset with me. I spent all that gas and I spent another $2,000 on top of it. Boy, every time I said I wanted to go fishing after that, yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah, I was in one of those marriages. Anyway, I'd love to go fishing by myself. Hi, Larry. How you doing? Let me get back to my chat here. All right. We got Rick Jones in the house. Thank you, Rick. Thanks for coming in. All right. Rick Jones says, crazy. Yeah, I'm kind of crazy sometimes. But anyway, thanks for the comment. True. That's very true. I've done some crazy shit in my life. But, my life has been so full of fun. And moving here to the Philippines, people always ask me, about the Philippines. And I tell them straight up, I knew nothing. I'd been here twice in the Navy, right? 10 days one time, 4 days another time. So I knew nothing about the Philippines. I didn't watch any YouTube about Philippines or Angeles City and all the other crap that people watch, about the Philippines. I had no clue what the Philippines was about, truly. Only that I had been to Subic. I'd been to some bars. I've ridden the tricycles. We used to tell the tricycle, hey, you race my buddies back. Let's go. We'd haul ass. They'd race each other all the way back to the base, right? All the way back to the Crap River Bridge. We used to call it the Shit River Bridge. In Subic. We had to cross that. So I knew nothing about the Philippines, about living here, about anything when I moved here. All I knew is that I had met a beautiful girl, and she didn't live here. When I met her, she told me she had advertised on plentyoffish.com. That was the site I was on, the dating site. She'd advertised that she was from Palm Springs. Okay. And I'm from Temecula. So, of course, I'm going to be looking for a lady who's close to my home. I'm not going to be looking for a lady who lives in the Philippines. I give a damn about people who lived overseas, I didn't care about them. So, anyway, when I met this lady, and she's telling me, oh, but I don't live in the U.S. right now. I'm in the Philippines. It kind of took me by shock, and I was about ready to just tell her to pack sand, and I thought, she's kind of cute. She says she's going to come to the U.S. and meet me. Okay, let her come meet me then. So what we decided to do is I would fly to Florida. I was in California. I was going to fly to Florida. She was going to fly from the Philippines to Florida. We would meet in Orlando. Okay. And then when we were in Orlando, we would rent a car and we'd drive it to Plant City. That's where she had apartments that she owned. She had one in Orlando, 3-bedroom apartment in Orlando. She had 3 apartments in Plant City that she wanted me to see. So we were going to rent a hotel there in Plant City and look at her apartments and try to get some real estate company to manage it for her, right? So she can rent it out. So then from there, she had a car in Plant City. So we drove her car. I drove her car all the way from Florida. We stopped in Mississippi, saw my folks. Louisiana, we stopped in Louisiana, Mississippi, saw my relatives there. That's where they all live. Then from there, we drove all the way back to California, to where I lived. And I was single at the time. I'd already been divorced. So I had my house there still. I was still living in the house. We hadn't sold it yet. We were getting ready to sell it, but I was still living in it. And I started packing everything up. I said, hey, Hishir and I had talked about it. We're going to move to the Philippines. We're going to pack everything up, leave the U.S. I was going to balikbayan all my stuff I wanted to take. You know, we'd put it in balikbayan boxes. We'd call the balikbayan company to come pick it up. We'd ship it to her location, her house in Parañaque, and it would be there in 90 days. So, okay, that's cool. So we packed everything up we could sell. We sold what we could. A lot of stuff got stolen. Even my pool table, a heavy $2,200 3/4 inch slate pool table. Very nice. Leather pockets, leather tassel, had tassels under it. One of a kind, kind of the legs on it looked like lion claws, you know. It was kind of a unique table in a way. Not your everyday table that anybody would go and buy, okay? I bought it from a company, and they don't make the same tables over and over. You know, they have things they change on the tables. So anyway, you kind of know your table when you buy it, and you shoot on it, you know, for years. You know your table. All of a sudden, my table disappeared. And the person with the means and the capability of taking it happened to be a guy that I asked to watch my house. He had a huge trailer. He had a truck. He could easily back his trailer down, get a few buddies, load the pool table on his trailer, and just drive it right out of there. I was in Florida. Hell, nobody saw anything. Neighbors didn't see nothing. Nobody saw a thing, which tells me he probably did it at night. They suspected that, you know, the guy was helping me out because he was my friend. Well, I didn't know till years later he was showing his house. And there sat my pool table in this guy's house. Same color felt, tan color. How many pool tables you know, they sell it with tan felt? Most people it's green, blue. Mine had tan felt, okay? This one he's had in his living room, tan felt. Wood table, same legs. He had the means, he had the ability, and he told me, oh, I bought that table from someone. I never believed him to this day. I still don't believe him to this day. The guy's got my guns. I'll probably never see him again. You know, the guy lives in Arizona now. He lives over in Lake Havasu area in Arizona. He owns a house there, and his girlfriend lives down in Texas, still taking care of her folks. They're really getting old. They're going to die. And so anyway, bottom line is I lost my pool table to him. I know he took it. Never admitted it, but he took it. And I know it. I'm not stupid. To keep it together. Tomorrow we can take it off. That's just to hold the glue for today, son. I just had his phone fixed. Lived down in Naples for a year. Really? That's cool, Rick. Very cool. I've been through Naples. Yes, after that Twinkie, I carried a spare coil. I sure did. Until I sold the boat, I always had a spare coil in the boat. Spare coil, spare plugs, spare wires. Okay, I just refreshed it. Thank you. Okay, I just refreshed it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope it's okay now. So anyway, it's all been good. I was talking about the boat for a while. I was just talking about the guy on my pool table. So I ended up moving down to the Philippines. Packed all my crap, got a plane ticket with her, and we flew back to the Philippines. When we came through immigration, she told the immigration officer, oh, I'm so happy to be home with my husband, you know. She slipped some 500 peso bills in there. He didn't even bother to ask about anything. He just stamped, balikbayan pass, 1 year. Didn't ask if I was married to her, didn't ask nothing. Just stamped, did his thing, stamped my visa, stamped my passbook, and okay, sir, and off we went. So then, years later, I'm looking at it. I mean, I'm going for a visitor visa. After I broke up with her, I went for a visitor visa. And I guess the guy had asked me, why are you getting a visitor visa? Why aren't you taking your wife and going balikbayan? And I said, oh, I'm not married. I think it shocked the guy, you know, that I wasn't married and I had a balikbayan pass in my passbook. But see, he didn't know that, he didn't question me whether I'd gotten divorced or anything. So he just gave my visitor visa. I paid for it. Boom. Got my visitor visa, my tourist visa stamp. And after that, I was tourist. I met Charm. I was still tourist visa. We got married and I stayed on tourist visa for a long time. Then finally I told her, hey, why don't we just fly out of the country? Come back in. Once we got our PSA certified marriage certificate, we flew out. First trip we took was to Singapore. So we came back, got a Balikbayan stamp, good for a year. Next year we went to Malaysia. The next year we went to Singapore again. Then we went to Taiwan together. Then we went back to Singapore. The last trip to Singapore, I went by myself. It was for business. And Charm says, I'm done with Singapore. I've been there too many times. I don't want to go. I want to stay home. I said, okay. So I went for business. It was like a 2-day trip. But when I came back, if you're not with your wife, when you come back, you don't get a Balikbayan. You're back on tourist visa. So that screws you. So now you didn't take your wife with you. You don't have Balikbayan visa. What are you going to do? You got to take your wife to go out of town again, right? You got to get your visa back, your Balikbayan pass back, right? Hey, my goodness. So we ended up going back to Taiwan again, another trip. I did a business trip there, went to Taiwan. Came back with my Balikbayan. And then when I had my Balikbayan, I filed for a 13A resident visa. And we got the 13A resident visa. The first year is probationary. Then you file again, you get your permanent. So it's almost a 2-year ordeal, year and a half year ordeal. So anyway, we're all good now. All right. You guys learned a lot about me. What do you guys want to know? I think the SRV visa is the best. It has its pros and cons. I guess you could say it's the best, but it's not the cheapest. Okay. The SRV, you got to pay annually for it. And you don't have to do annual report because you have to renew your SRV annually. It's an annual renewal. The 13A visa, hello Aquest, good morning. The 13A visa is a 5-year renewal. Only renewing the card. Your residency is permanent. Once you receive the gold card, the permanent residency, the only thing that can take that away from you is an annulment or a divorce. Okay? You break up with the girl, you're back on tourist visa. And you must report it immediately, which a lot of guys don't do. They don't do it. And that's a big mistake. They end up with the wrong visa. And once they're found out, then they get in trouble. Yes, no exit clearance or annual report, but you're annually renewing. There's your annual report right there. You're doing it because you got to do an annual renewal. They expect you to go to the SRV parties, okay? Like Scuba Steve. And he's going now to get his SRV again. I thought about it. If you're going to do a lot of traveling out of the country, then your best visa to own is a SRV because you don't have to pay that exit clearance and travel tax. I think you're exempt from travel tax and exit clearance. If you're on a 13A visa, like I'm on, when you go to the airport, when you're ready to leave, you got to pay a 1620 peso travel tax, and you have to pay a 3850 peso, maybe even more now. It was 3850 the first time you leave the country, and then it's like 2750 every visit you leave after that in that same year. The next year, it starts all over again. First time you leave in that next calendar year, it's 3850 again. I think it's more. Somebody said it had gone up. So I haven't traveled out of country in a long time. I haven't gone out of country to do business. Pretty much everything's settled. My business, I got distributors working for me, and I'm happy the way it is. But if I was to set up any more countries, distributors, then I would probably travel to go meet that distributor. From 2018, the Thailand distributor was assigned by the company to me because I'm the wholesaler and he was a distributor. So they put him under my umbrella. And I've been working with him since 2018. Do you know that up until 2025, 7 years, I had never met the guy in person. We'd only spoke on Messenger a few times, spoke on email a lot, online a lot. We spoke on Messenger a lot. We Messenger chatted visually several times, only a couple. So for 7 years, he was working for me as a distributor there in Thailand, and I had never even met him. Now I met him, and he met my whole family. We all flew to Thailand for 2 weeks in April last year, and we stayed there and enjoyed ourselves. And he provided us with a driver for the first 3 days. He provided the driver with a beautiful van, took us everywhere. Went to Atunida, went to the water market, went to Pattaya, went down there into Ramayana Water Park. Ramayana Water Park has our product in it. He sold it to the water park. They're very pleased with our product. They've got it all over. I even did a video. I don't know if I posted it up, but I have video of their Ramayana Water Park in their pump room, looking at our equipment in their pump room. I may have posted it on YouTube a long time ago. Might be an old video I put up. Happy Tuesday to you, Daniel. Welcome. Daniel Sports, thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. I had you back as moderator there. Happy Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Twinkie says, hey, Daniel. Guys, please subscribe to each other. All of you guys are moderators. You got 14 people in the chat right now. I'm not sure exactly how many are in here. There's some that are lurking in the background that haven't said hi yet, or they're busy, so they're just hanging out, not chatting. Like, I know Michael's busy. He went to work. He's busy. He just listens in. We have several other people that I know that are just listening in on the chat. See if they can pick up anything new. Some guys are just out to get me. So they're listening on the chat, trying to figure out if they can do something to get me busted on YouTube, I think. Anyway, I don't do anything wrong on YouTube. Hey, Quest, good morning, good morning. So, Spiro, with SRV, I would tend to agree with you. If you're going to do a lot of traveling, that's probably your best visa. And I have really seriously considered going and getting SRV myself. It helps you in a number of ways. The biggest help it'll give you is that if your relationship didn't work out, it gives you the means to stay in the Philippines without bouncing back to a visitor's tourist status. Okay? If you have your own SRRV, then it doesn't matter what happens in your relationship. You're still allowed to stay here. You don't have to tell them, oh, by the way, I lost my wife. They don't give two hoots. Okay? It's SRRV. It's a retirement visa. You're here as a retiree. Okay? You're putting money in the country. They know that. All right? So they wouldn't approve you if they didn't think you were going to put some money in the country. So SRV, in my situation, being retired military, would probably cost me, I think, around $1,500 that I need to pay. And then it would probably all in less than $3,000 for everything to get my SRV. And it's easily doable. For now, I don't want it. I don't need it. I just renewed my permanent resident visa like a year and a half ago. I went and renewed it. So I got another 5-year hitch for that. I haven't done my annual report yet. I got until March 1st. So I need to schedule that. I need to put that on my calendar. When I'm sitting around here, instead of doing live feed, I need to go in and sign up. Do my annual report virtually. Because I don't want to go drive in. I don't want to go there to immigration. It takes me all day to go to immigration, guys, from here. There's no immigration office on the island of Masbate. Much as I wish they'd put one here, they don't do it because there's not enough foreigners living here. American foreigners living here, whatever. Any kind of foreigners. We have very few foreigners on this island. Now, if a lot of people decide they like Masbate and start influxing into this island, they might add a visa, immigration office here. Wouldn't take much. You probably wouldn't have anybody going to it, Very few people for annual report. That's why they don't do it. There's one in Legazpi, there's one in Iloilo, and we're right in the middle of both. So you take your pick. You go to Legazpi, you drive to the city, 2 hours. You get on a boat, it's 3 hours, or 2.5, 3 hours. You get off the boat, you take a van that's an hour. You go to immigration, 10 minutes. You got to make an appointment, though. When you're doing your annual report, you got to make an appointment online. Okay? No matter whether you're going in or doing it virtually, you still got to make an appointment. You go to immigration, takes you 15 minutes. They see you have an appointment. Okay, you're good. I'm here for annual report. Okay, 310 pesos. Thank you very much, sir. Off you go. Go back, jump in the van, ride back, catch the fast craft back, 3 hours, you're back in Masbate, drive 2 hours, you're back home. So it's an all-day affair. If I go to Iloilo, it's worse. It's 3.5 hour boat ride to Carlos in my own boat, or it's 3.5 hours taking another boat to Rojas City, 3 hour bus ride from Rojas City to Iloilo, go to immigration, 15, 30 minutes, whatever. Catch the bus back, 3 hours. Stay with a relative. Next day, get a boat coming home. If I don't bring my own boat. Can't get a boat the same night because I don't travel at night. You get a boat the next morning coming back. So it's just really, immigration's a pain in my ass, to put it bluntly. Really a pain in the ass. Hey, Quest, getting ready for work. Okay, well, thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. Mickey, hello, Mickey. How you doing? Good to have you back, Mickey. Spiro, yes, $1,500, yeah. Charm ate the cat. I miss your, Charm ate. I miss your burritos. Charm ate. He's saying, Ate Charm, I miss your burritos. The burritos are very, very delicious. I know that Scuba Steve loved them. He ate 2 big burritos. Huh? He's saying, Charm, Ate. Ate, kitty, I miss your burritos. Deidre, hello, Deidre. Welcome. I don't know enough about Deidre. I know she's from LA. She comes to my chat all the time. So welcome. Tell us a little more about yourself, Deidre. I know you're probably working, probably have a good business, good work job, and good life going. And you want to know about the Philippines, more than likely. That's why you come on our channel. I'd love to have you come over. I think you would love the Philippines. You guys who haven't come to the Philippines, even for a vacation, I'm going to tell you something. It may be a long plane flight, but it is so well worth it. If you could spend 2 weeks here in the Philippines, just relaxing, when you went back to work, wherever you go to, whether DJ came over and went back to LA or any of you guys, wherever you come from, and vacation here, you don't want to go home. The bottom line is you're ready to move to the Philippines. You don't want to go back to the rat race. You don't want to. So when you come, you're going to want to come back. I guarantee it. It's a lovely country. They speak English. Everybody speaks English. Okay. If they don't, it's very broken English, but they speak enough to understand you. Or somebody walking by will speak more fluent English. You can ask them. You know, it's so good that most of the people here speak English. And the food, I'm not saying it's the best food in the world, but they have such a variety of dishes. You're sure to find something you like, you know. I'm a happy person. I'd love to visit. Well, Deidre, when you're ready to visit, just let us know. Okay? My wife and I would be glad to have you come over and visit us in Masbate. Yeah. I think you'd really like Masbate Island. It's to people who enjoy the city, it's boring. But for people who enjoy the beach and relaxation, it's lovely. Just hang out in the duyan, which is a hammock here. Hang out in the duyan, cold drink in your hand or hot coffee in your hand, whatever time of day it is. Just lay out, relax, watch the clouds go by. Okay, I don't want to see that on my channel, son. It's wonderful over here. The language is very, very difficult, Deidre. If you know Spanish, you'd have better luck at learning it. I think I'll start you off. Okay, I'll start you off. Simple to start off, learning the language. Tagalog language, the alphabet, vowels are different. Okay, so just listen closely. I'm going to go over them. You say in the U.S., A-E-I-O-U.
We say here.
Wait. Let me say it, okay? I don't want you to say it, Mike, and confuse people, okay? You say A-E-I-O-U. We say A-E-I-O-U. O, U.
Yep.
So A is A. A is E. E, A, A, E, I, O, U is U. U. Okay, so that's the alphabet. Vowels. A is A. Like E-H, How do you spell A?
A.
Like it's pronounced like E-H, A, or like the letter A. A is the E.
Like
Okay.
E-Y-Y. A. A.
E. The E is like the I. So it's like taking an A as an E and an E as I. Got it? So it's U. So when you pronounce words, if you see a word that's Taal, Ta'al, Ta'al, okay? It's like Ta'al. Okay, so if you look at Tagalog words and you remember the vowels like I just told you, U, you'll be able to pronounce Tagalog words well just by reading them straight off the page.
Yep,
Okay.
like ba, baby, bo, boo.
See? Ba, baby, bo, boo. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Every alphabet letter you can put before the U, and that is how they spell their words out. So if you're talking, what's a good word I can tell her, Monica? Give me a word. Tagalog.
Maganda.
Magandang. Magandang. Beautiful, right? Magandang.
If
Okay.
you want to say
Ma,
magandang,
M-A, ma, gang, G-A-N-G, gang, da, maganda, magandang, D-A-N-G, magandang, umaga, okay?
maganda.
Maganda, umaga,
M-A-N-G.
A-N-D-A,
A-D-O. A.
A,
Maganda. Oh.
maganda,
M-A-G-A.
umaga,
N-D-A.
means what? What does maganda umaga mean?
Good morning.
Means good morning. Okay. Magandang hapon is good afternoon. Magandang
What? Magandang
gabi. Gabi? How you say it? Gabi?
Gabi. Magandang gabi.
Gabi. If you say it, gabi, magandang gabi. What about NG? Nyong.
MJ.
Not MJ, you said NG. Nyong.
MG.
Nyong.
Nyong.
You didn't know I knew that, huh, Jimmy John? Deidre. U. You got it. Now, wow, that's beautiful.
You can
Wow.
It fits
Ella
on my
just
hand.
made this for me.
A ring.
A ring. Wow, very beautiful, Ella. Thank you. Here, it fit on my little finger. Okay. So let me go back on the chat and make sure I didn't miss it. Mike Kuya, I plan to move to a remote area surrounded by greenery in my metropolitan city. Each day brings new challenges. Very nice. Quest says next is getting the kids dual citizenship.
Papa.
Wait, Quest says, I got good news. Kids and I now have our passports. That's awesome.
There's virus on that game.
Play that. You have your passports. Are they Philippine passports? Quest? Let me go down the chat, catch that. Philippine passports or U.S. passports? Good night, Spiro. Good morning. Umaga. Magandang umaga. Magandang hapon is afternoon, and gabi is evening. Gabi, like E, gabi. It's G-A-B-I, gabi. Now, you got to remember, gabi is a plant. Gabi is evening. Gabi is a plant we eat. Looks like an elephant ear plant. They eat the roots of it, right? But So you have Gabi and you have Gabi.
Bean.
Gabi with it's like with a Y, Gabi, or an I, Gabi. Gabi meaning evening, okay, or night. Okay, Kuya, all we need is a space where we can feel joy and happiness with our family without many problems, a simple life and a beautiful environment. It's exactly what I needed, Mickey. That's what I got too. Got the same exact thing. Hello, Jimmy John. Jimmy John. MJ, big man. Jimmy John says, hi, MJ. Oh, you got your U.S. passports. Okay. Because see, a Quest, we did ours a little differently. My daughters had Philippine passports already, right? So then I got their U.S. citizenship. And if you need help with that, I can help you with that. Because I went through all that and I waited until Micah was like, how long has it been? When you were 10? I think she was 10. Ella was 7. And MJ was like 2, you know? So I waited till they were older. Everyone was already born and older, you know? Twinkie says, Gabi. X to Godson said, hi. Yes, hello, everyone. Hello, Godson. So anyway, I gave you your first Philippine Tagalog lesson, Deidre. And I think that if you take the cut off me. See, already grabbing my shirt. He's grabbing your hair. Let him go, please. Let him go. Before he scratches you, hon. He doesn't want to be held. When you get scratched, you got to go to the doctor. You know that? Because they have dirty claws. They get in the litter box and scraping poo-poo with their feet and feces and stuff. Oh my God. My daughter just shared a picture of my son. Here's the girls. Okay. This is a picture she has on her phone. Okay. Micah is the top right corner.
With the bangs.
With the bangs.
That's
Ella is there in the bottom with the bangs. And this is MJ.
Oh, it died on you.
Oh, your phone died? MJ, they put him in a pink tutu also. No, I saw that a long time ago. I was ready to kill him. Yeah. I saw that when he put MJ in a dress. Right there. He doesn't look too happy, does he? Looks like he's ready to kill his sisters. A-E-O. There you go. You got it. Hey, ye, all, o. Close. Close, Mickey.
Also, yes.
A-E-O-U. Those are the vowels of my language. You're right, Mickey. They're your language. Your language. Deidre says, Gabi. Yes. Cute photo. Thank you, Jimmy John. It was a cute photo. Yeah, those kids are something else. They were having fun. What a wonderful life we have over here, you know? It's such a wonderful life. We've been having a lot of fun all day today. So, dual citizen, the girls are 13 and 17. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, Quest, how old are you? May I ask you that? 13 and 17. Wow. You got their U.S. citizenship. Where were they born? Hey, Quest, are they born in the Philippines or were they born in the U.S.? Because if they're born in the U.S., you're welcome, Deidre. If you're Quest, you're 54. Your kids are born in the U.S. or born in the Philippines. If they're born in the Philippines and you got them U.S. citizenship, they're already dual citizens. Okay? Because they're Philippine born, they're Philippine citizens automatically at birth. If you got them the U.S. citizenship, which reverted to give them citizenship from the date of their birth, which it does, of yours, when you do their CBRA, Child Report Birth Abroad. I'm kind of confused now because you said you got them their U.S. passport. So if you did that, and they're not dual citizens, that means that they were born in the U.S. To me. One U.S., one Philippines. Okay, the one in the Philippines, if you already have the citizenship for her, she's a dual citizen. The one that was born in the U.S., you need to apply, I don't know. how that works. I think you need to apply for dual citizenship for her on that one. A lot of people know the answers to that. I just don't know the answer to that. Kids are all born in the Philippines, so they were them their U.S. citizenship. So now they carry a Philippine passport,
You're
which I already had for them, and the U.S. passport. Where are you getting all these old pictures?
Mama.
Mama? Is this Mama's old phone?
Facebook.
This is Charm and I
When you were getting
on our wedding day. You see this small little church here in our village? And all the people here, this is a small church in our village, and I'm sitting right there in the center.
Right there.
I was 50, what was I, 53 then, and Charm was 30. Charm was 30 and I was 53 when we got married. 23 years difference between us. Boy, I was a handsome fellow back then. Here you go, Micah.
Can I see?
I was handsome back then. Micah's got the picture.
Can I see?
Show her the picture. Unbelievable. Good night. Got it. Gabi, evening. Umaga. Morning. Char looks 17. Yeah, she looks very young, doesn't she, Jimmy John? She's 30 years old. That picture.
I thought there was no camera.
Send me that picture on Messenger, please. Micah's got Charm's whole camera. And so she's pulling up all the old photos of Charm and I from years ago. Wow.
Gemma.
Send it to you on Messenger. That's cool.
About the Gemma.
What?
Did Gemma maybe picture that?
What? No?
Gemma wasn't here. That was taken in the church here when we got married.
Then how?
Gemma wasn't even Mom's friend. This is somebody who was here in the village. Maybe Papang or maybe Dan or Charcel or somebody that was here for the wedding. Ganda. Somebody else took the photo, hon.
But how did she get it on her phone?
Because they took her phone and used it. Mama's had phones over the years.
This is Tita Ying.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, that's Ying when she got married?
Nope, Grand Ball.
Ah, this is my sister Ye Ying. You guys see Ye Ying dancing before on her. This is her at the Grand Ball here.
She looks like 17.
Beautiful lady. Yeah. Okay, 17 has her citizenship born abroad certificate. Okay, awesome. So she's already a U.S. citizen. Now you need to apply for her to become a dual citizen. Your other child has a citizenship already. Okay, the other one already is a citizen because she was born in the Philippines. Yeah, the Prepper, the school. Hello, Prepper. Welcome. Welcome to our chat. You are both very good looking. Thank you, Twinkie. The school is coming along really well. I'll have some more update tomorrow because I didn't get to go there today. I went this morning early to see what was going on. We took up, I went up there early. I have the video here on my phone. And I wish I could just share it to you like this. I can't do it though. But the bathroom walls were almost 3/4 the way up. The back room, there where the CR is, the back wall of it was completely all the way up to the roof. The sides, he had already got that leveled up straight and was going to put the hollow block up to the roof on that and then do the other side. So I'm sure all that got done today. He already made provision for a window. We got to buy a window for it. Today I ordered the glass. I don't know if I showed you guys. Maybe I didn't. I brought the new window frames up there. They're very old window frames, but they're in great shape. So I brought the old window frames up there to the schoolhouse, and they have this clear glass, but etched lines on it, like that kind of glass where you can't see through it. So I told the guy, I want to put cardboard. We're going to bust all the glass out, remove all the putty, remove it, clean the entire frame. I ordered all new window glass today, 24 pieces that are going to be 18 by 10 and 6 pieces, 22.5 by 10. And that'll fit and fill the entire window frame. It takes 12 on the one size and 3 on the other size. So I ordered 6 and 24. So I ordered all the glass today. It's going to be a blue with glaze, mirror, finish. The window I gave them from my home, from my kitchen that I took out, they're putting on the back of the schoolhouse. That is swing windows, and that is also blue with mirror on the outside. So when you're looking at the schoolhouse from the outside, all you're going to see is yourself. You're not going to see into the kids during the daytime. All you see is yourself reflecting off the mirror. But there's also an elaborate metal ornate design over the window, both of the windows that are going on the front. Really kind of beautiful. And once we're done stripping the frames down, sanding them all down, we'll use the sander, a sanding disc with a grinder to sand them all down, clean them all up. Then the new glass will come. I'll silicone the glass in, and then I'm gonna be looking for the glazing putty to putty the glass into place. I'll do all that work myself or have the workers do it up there because I know how to do it. I did all my windows in my home. So I may do it myself up there. Just give me something else to do and make a video of it while we're doing it. But the windows are going to look very nice. Prepper says hi, Charm. Prepper says hi. I do like how here we're sue everything. Yes, Jimmy John, they're very heavy. Wow. It's frosted glass. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Frosted glass. You can't see through it, and it's broken. And my sister-in-law took this beautiful framework out of her house and she put it in sliding windows. So they were sitting there behind her house, two pieces. There's one more piece behind my brother-in-law's house, but I think the frame is damaged when I looked at it. You know, I'm going to go look at that tomorrow because I think we only made provision to put the two windows in the front. We had decided to go with two windows in the front and then the one window in the back. Because then you have your CR, and we got to put a window in the CR for ventilation anyway. A small window in there. It's like not even 2 by 2, like 18 by 18. So I'll have a window made, a green glass. My wife and I went to green glass today. Boy, we did a lot today, guys. I could tell you about my whole trip to Masbate. Wow, it was busy. I'll tell you about it in a second. But anyway, before we came home, we went to green glass to inquire about our doors for our walk-in closet, okay, which they still hadn't started. They were still confused about the doors. So they were confused to the point that I looked at the drawing, and it's been so long since I looked at it. When I looked at it, I'm confused because the way the guy did the measurement on the upper closet section from the left side and the right side, which should be identical, it's not. One side is 103, the other side is 102. 102 centimeters, the other one's 103 centimeters. It's a full centimeter difference. Why would it be different if the frame is square? So I told, when I saw that, I said, wait a minute, just give me the paper. I said, ma'am, just let me get the paper. I'll go home, I will remeasure everything myself. And next time I come to Masbate, I'll bring in the new measurements, and then I'll explain how the hinges need to go and everything to you. I'll do it all again, and I'll measure everything, and I'll explain how everything needs to go together. Because I couldn't believe the sizes are different. Anyway, I'll get that done. But let me tell you the day, how it went. Masbate trip, okay? Drive into town. I got Steve and Lenny with me. I got my brother-in-law, Den, with me. And we didn't take MJ today. So MJ was still sleeping when we left. So we drive into town. We get to Masbate. It took us about 2 hours because we went out the back road here, the dirt road. You have to go slowly. I mean, it was a little muddy and ruddy. So we went out the dirt road, then went through the town of Balud. We stopped for diesel. Well, we stopped for a minute. The guy already had another vehicle in front of me and motorcycles and stuff. I told him, wait a minute, I got enough fuel. Let's go into the town. So we went on to Masbate. We stopped in Milagros and got diesel. Then we went into the city of Masbate, which is 20 kilometers beyond that. So it's 72-kilometer one-way trip. 72 kilometers from Balud to Masbate, plus the about 12 kilometers from where we live around to Balud, going the round way to the dirt road. So we get to town. I dropped Charm at Metrobank because we needed to do the processing for the invoice for Thailand. Then I turned and drove Steve and Lenny to the ticket office to get their ticket for the ferry. So they had their ticket in their hand. Okay, that only took a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes. We left there. I took him to pick up his eyeglasses at the eyeglass place. Then we left there. I left there. I dropped them at the eyeglass place. I went and took my brother-in-law Den, and we stopped at the truck recycling shop that belonged to our friend. So we stopped there to inquire about the transmission for the engine for the boat, transmission starter, and all the parts we needed, steering, gearbox, everything. Right? We're going to put a steering wheel in it. So anyway, we went there to inquire all the parts. We got a price like 83,000 pesos. Then while we're driving, my brother-in-law texts my uncle, who's a better friend than Bobette than I am, and asked Uncle, "Hey, can you talk to Bobette? See if we can't get this price down. This is crazy high. This 83,000 to put a transmission on the back end of a boat and a steering box." I said, "That's crazy high price." Because I know our uncle picked up the 40R5 engine, complete with transmission and a steering wheel and a seat to sit in for his boat for 94,000. So this guy was jerking our chain. So anyway, while we're driving, he texted him that to get an answer. Then I dropped him at his wife's house. He went to his house. Then from there, I left. Scuba says, "Hey, I'm ready to be picked up." Okay, went back, picked up Scuba, Steve, and Lenny from the eyeglass place. Went over to the bank. Chalmers ready to be picked up, picked her up. We shot up to McDonald's, started ordering lunch, called our brother-in-law, "Hey, we're at McDonald's. Come on down here." So he came down, but he had his son with him. So anyway, they came down for a few minutes, then they left. We went to Sanyaong, the hardware store, because we needed to buy fascia board, 2 toilets.
It's raining.
It's raining right now. We bought 4 gallons of green matcha paint. Gonna be green. Schoolhouse. 4 gallons of white paint, flat white, for the inside of the schoolhouse. Flat white or gloss white?
Flat.
Flat white? Who told you to get flat white?
Then. Because
So it's
the-
primer. We're
Yeah.
using it as primer.
Yeah, then the green one.
Okay. We're using flat white as primer, and then we'll use the matcha green on top of that. Okay, for the outside of the building, schoolhouse. So we got 4 gallons of white paint, flat white, 4 gallons of green, paint rollers. We bought hinges for the doors. We ordered a hardwood door.
Skim coat.
Yeah, we ordered 10, we got 10 sacks of skim coat, which goes on after the cement finish. You do skim coat.
No, before
white.
the cement.
No, it goes on after, sweetie. What do you think makes the wall smooth? Skim coat, white skim coat.
Okay.
Shh, you just don't know. I'm construction, baby. Anyway, so we bought 10 sacks of skim coat, an outside door for the first door we bought, we used for the CR, for the closure door for CR slash
Mga ilaw,
kitchen.
i-off nyo.
Okay, that has a locking doorknob. Then we bought a CR door
Nagapintas na la.
because he separated the CR into 2 stalls. Okay, but we're only required, according to DepEd, you got to have gender identity bathrooms, right? Well, the way they got the other bathroom is, you go in the bathroom, you got one section has a toilet, the other has a urinal. Is that the way they're identifying the gender? By putting a urinal in one and a toilet in the other? And I told the guy, the principal met us. He was there at the hardware store. Just happened to be there when we were there. So I was talking to him, and he was trying to explain to us that we needed to have 2 stalls. So we need 2 bathroom doors. So then Charm says, "Well, I just talked to Ruel, the other teacher. He said we only need 1. So a little confusion on who needs what. But the bottom line is, we're going to install the single toilet there, and they have a sink. We're going to make a better sink for them. It's going to be a regular basin type tiled sink is all we're going to do for them. We're not going to give them a regular sink with a faucet handle and everything. It'll have a faucet handle, but it'll be a sink, a tile sink, sort of like my dirty kitchen sink. Okay, so that more than one student can wash their hands there if people need to wash their hands. Sort of like, I don't know, like an eye wash station, more or less, like they have outside the school too. Anyway, we'll do the same thing inside. They have several faucets before. We'll do something similar, but we're going to lower the sink down because the sink they had was too high up. It's like for an adult to wash their hands, not for a child.
Look the rain.
I know, huh?
Today.
Wow. It's raining right now.
Visayas.
It's raining now. We're not going anywhere with the truck until the the road
Maybe
dries
it's
up.
not raining tomorrow. Maybe you can drive the car going to.
No,
No need.
it's going to be mucky, hon. Got to give it a full day to dry of sun. Got to have some sun
Because what
or
if
some
the
wind.
the
To
the
what?
road destroyed? What do you do?
Then we're screwed.
See?
I'm praying the road doesn't. This isn't hard rain. This is sprinkles. If we get hard rain, our truck's gonna be stuck right here in the village where it's parked right now. My friend's house, one of our relatives' house down the way. Let's get on with the chat, and I'll come back to my story. Use all right, prepper, hi charm. Here we're purpose things. We purpose things. Yeah, we do too. We're purpose. Jimmy John said, "It's a school, not a prison." Michael joke. Yeah, it's a school, but it's also a safe house. You know, and the bars in the front will prevent people from breaking in.
That's good for the kids.
Because what we're planning on doing, Jimmy, is we're actually planning on putting some computers up there for the students. We have some bunch of computers here. Charm and I have been talking about it. We're probably going to give 2 computers to them so that our students up there can start learning to use keyboard, computer, and mouse. Because part of grade 6, they teach them that in the curriculum, but they have no computer. So that's kind of another plan is we want to put smart TV in there. We want to have solar power and Starlink Wi-Fi, and we want to have computers in there. We want our kids to learn right, you know, to be brought up to speed on everyday things in life. And they're not. They're like a year behind, 5 years behind, you know. They don't have the things that USA schools have. So Charm and I are going to do for them what we can to make this not only a modern schoolhouse where it's tiled floor, nice desk to sit at type thing, CR in there with a kitchenette for as an evacuation center,
Crazy. No
and
more
also
budget. No problem
storage
with the
space.
table.
Huh?
The problem, the table now.
Table, the chair, the desks.
Yeah.
No, we're going to get flooring material and Hardy Flex. I'm actually thinking I like the paper you use. It's nice and smooth to write on. Might be better than putting tiles on the Hardy Flex.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Netflix no good.
We're going to do a framing very similar to our framing, only it's going to be separated for 5 children to
What
sit
if the
at.
kids can sit in the table, then broken already?
It's going to be 5 sections
I know that.
separated. That's the strength,
I
is the
think-
legs.
Hardiflex is no good to make the
Well, what do you propose? Steel?
maybe
What
plywood.
can they move easier? Plywood's garbage. They're going to rot. The termites going to eat that. Ants are going to
Can
eat it.
eat that.
Plywood? Like your desk, your white desk?
Mm.
Okay, maybe we'll do
Because
plywood.
if Hardiflex, easy to break.
Okay.
Easy to break.
Then let me show you her other option. This is going to be the other option. Much more costly, but this is the other option. This is the desk we had made for her. She put paper on it, okay, over top of the wood. But here's what the wood looks like. It's 3/4, and it has a smooth finish on it. They do the skim coat that we use on the walls. They do something like that. It's like a putty finish they put on it, and then they sand it all down, and it's beautiful. Okay, they do the whole cabinet this way. The walls, everything in the cabinet are done this way. So you end up with a really solid desk. See, and ants are on it. If the ants get inside, they will start eating the wood right behind the paint. Charm, come here, hon. You have these tiny ants. You need to spray now. I just killed them right here coming out. They're right up here in the top. They were right there coming out. I killed like 5 or 6 of them. We need to spray this desk with poison. I don't want them to start eating your desk. Anyway, if we did a desk like this and then made 5 sections for students to sit at, so it's one long desk without all this garbage on top, 5 sections wide, we can pick this up. If it's plywood sectioned, we'll be able to pick the desk up and move it out of the way we need to.
MG screen.
Yeah,
I
look
made
at
him one.
MJ screen, huh? Spider-Man,
I
yeah.
made him.
Cool, that's cool, Micah. That's awesome. Okay, so if we do that, who's going to do it, Roger? Maybe we hire Kalumpong to do it.
No, we don't have budget.
How much did your white desk cost? How much was your desk? 12,000?
No.
How much? 4 or 5?
It's 20.
Huh?
15, I think.
15,000? Never mind. We don't have that kind of budget, hon.
That's why we need to wait.
Well, they got to have
Our
desks.
budget.
They have to have desks. We got to make something. How are they going to go to school? We need to open this building. We need to make something for them to sit at. That cabinet there?
Oh, put your table there in the room.
No, you see this cabinet right here? Picture this cabinet right there without the sliding glass windows, okay? With tiles on it, just like it is. The students can sit there. 1, 2, there's 3 sections right there. If you didn't put sliding glass and the shelf in the bottom, or you could even put the shelf underneath for the students to have a little shelf inside for their books. I like that idea better than your desk. And it's cheap, it's Hardy Flex. School desk tables will get banged around, scratched, and dented. Yep, they will. That's what Charma's saying. Maybe better we make it out of wood. But if you do a fancy wood finish on them, she's just saying put plywood. Plywood's no good. What are you going to finish it with? Polyurethane? For a smooth coat? I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll get to that later. Desks are, right now in my mind, they're secondary. Getting the schoolhouse done, getting flooring down, getting tiles down, getting the CR finished and tiled, getting all that stuff done. And then we need lighting. Right now they only have windows. There's no power at all in that building, none. So we've got to, before we smooth coat the walls inside, we got to put electrical outlets in, which means I'm thinking we got to have steel. Steel and tile, though, becomes rather heavy. And like she said, the teacher wants to move it around. That's why I wanted to make it out of the 3/16 thick Hardy Flex with metal furring, just like I made the cabinets here. Like this cabinet here, we tiled on top of the Hardy Flex, is what we did. That's how it's got white tiles on it. But that's all Hardy Flex and metal constructed. That's kind of what my thought was in the beginning, is make it like that and make it where 5 students could sit at one desk. But now that I think about it, we may have to make smaller, like 2-person desks like that. If they want to move them around during functions in the school, because they're going to have, they want to use the building when they have functions indoors where they can just move the desks aside or take them outside and do whatever they need to do inside. Because that schoolroom is pretty good size. It's 28 by 24. So, like when we had graduation one year, they were doing graduation, it was raining, so we did graduation there in that classroom. That's where all the presentations of certificates and everything were given. That's where all the parents were sitting. So we're going to have to buy not only chairs for the kids, but we're going to have stacks of additional chairs for when we have PTA meetings and things like that. We'll buy more plastic chairs. Basically, the chairs I'm looking at, they aren't fancy. They're the same ones we use around here, the tan plastic chairs. Just a simple chair. We don't need fancy chairs for the kids to go to school. Oh, someone's got the front door locked up. Tubular, okay? It's 1x1 tubing. And all they did is they cut out a section here and put the bolts through. So this is 1x1 tubular. Look how long it is. This is made out of 1x1 tubular with a 3/4 sheet of plywood cut, 3/4 sheet of plywood on it with a wrap, it's just a paper wrap they put on it. They glue it on, or it has its own sticky, and they cover it. This is mounted right to the wall, but I'm thinking that we make it out of tubular with freestanding like this, and you can put 4 kids sitting at this, just like here. We had 4 gaming stations, right? So you put 1 chair, 2 chair, 3 chair, 4 chair. So you can put 4 kids on this desk. You can put 4 chairs like this right here on the desk, have 4 kids sitting there like that. If we made 5 of these, 20 kids, there you go. Maybe we make 6 of them, 24 kids. That's more than you have now, right? Right now, how many kids you got right now? 20?
2.
Huh?
22, I think.
22?
24.
Okay. So we go a little longer. I think these are 8 foot length. I think these are 8 feet long, right? 8 feet long.
Papa,
So we really
I
need to
think
go
I have an idea for
10
the
feet
desk.
long. No, this is a good idea. I like this idea.
This,
Yeah.
and then go over here.
No, no, no. We don't need to. All students will sit like that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
What
5.
about the chair?
Like that. Same as that. Simple, huh? How many students can fit there on an 8-foot sheet?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see. 1. I'm gonna squinch them close together. No, I'm gonna squinch them close together. 1
2,
with 2-inch space in between the chairs. 2.
3, 4, 5.
That's 5 on an 8-foot sheet. What, Sean?
Not like that. You need to give gap.
Huh?
You need to give gap.
Gap.
Yeah. You cannot close the skids. Supposed to be like this. Then this one space. Then over here.
Another kid way over there?
Yeah. So they cannot cheat each other.
Oh, cheating when they're doing testing.
Yeah.
Well, what if we just put a partition?
I don't.
Straight partition between each one. One of these desks, like here on the wall, hun, could be 5 students sitting there. And just put partitions so they can't cheat on their test. You know how you can fix that? You put a 4th grader next to a 6th grader, next to a 5th grader, next to a 4th grader.
The problem is same exam.
They're given same exam
No!
to 4th as they are to 6th?
4 to 6.
Hindi na pareho.
Not the same now.
Hindi na pareho.
It was not the same exam. I'll talk to the teacher.
Exam sa exam, hindi parehas.
We may just have to space the kids out differently. I left my mule out here. I started a mule. Where did I put it? There it is. Almost got a bang bang in the picture. Boy, that wouldn't have been good for my channel. Huh?
You do not
Jamie
the
Jan
same
had. Jamie
exam.
Jan said, I'm thinking no wood.
No wood. I like no wood too, but oh. I turned off the power to the captain's cabin. We got a guy living down there.
Can we have
Our worker. Yes. Turn the aircon on and turn the fan on 3, please. Okay, watch out, son.
Because cannot use also cement. Because very heavy. They cannot use the table.
We'll figure it out. It's going to be something to think about. All right, back now. Hi, Stone Cold, how are you? Okay, we're okay now. So anyway, I was trying to show you guys out in the front of the porch. I don't know why I lost Wi-Fi there, but I've got to get 2 antennas in my yard. I got one in the front yard. I need one in the backyard. And that way I can walk around my house without losing my Wi-Fi like I've been doing. I keep losing my Wi-Fi and it sucks. I hate having my Wi-Fi always go off on me. Ella, Micah, turn the light off, please. Yeah, you're going to bed in the other room, right? It's 9:20. In bed now. Ella? Okay, we're okay now. Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking no wood too, but I don't know what else to do, Jimmy. We're left at a...
You ask suggestion what this.
Well, I like the way you did the paper in the bedroom.
Said you wanted to see my notebook.
Yeah, but maybe the kids
I
can
know.
tore up that.
You said it's
Easy to tore up. Like mine, and get trying to get.
Yeah.
But expensive also. Not cheap.
Ah, Stone Cold. How long till the project's complete?
Maybe 2
1
more
month?
weeks.
2 weeks?
Maybe. Right now they're.
Kind of depends how fast they
they're
give me the
done
glass
CR
back.
Right now.
What?
The CR is done.
It's done? You saw it? I don't see it being
You
done.
did it yesterday.
It wasn't done. The partition hadn't gone all the way up high enough for even for the door. The door is tall. They need to at least go up the height of the door for the partition. And then they need to the roof, put something,
Today, maybe it's
they
done.
need Hardy Flex to put over the CR on the top. We really don't need somebody sitting next door going into the storage area and looking over the top of the wall at the kid taking a pee.
They cannot go inside.
I need to make it where it can be a CR that's private. Needs to be private. So we need to privatize the CR. The CR must have a window in the CR. So wherever he's putting the window, left side or right side, that's where the CR is going to
Where's
be.
the fridge?
The other one's going to be a storage area for now. And then we're probably going to end up doing 2 CRs in there at some point. Plastic wrapping desk gets tore up. Exactly, Aquest. That's exactly what Charm just said. You use plastic partitions for the kids in college when they take tests. Yeah, and I was just thinking, because this is a grade 4 to grade 6, it's a combination classroom for all 3 grade levels. So basically, I think they're just teaching grade 4. Grade 4, I think they're teaching them grade 6 material, right? How's that work?
Huh?
Grade 4 learns grade 6 material?
Yeah, the advanced teaching.
So they're advanced teaching 4th graders.
Yeah.
So she's in 4th grade right now. So when she goes to 5th grade next year,
Yeah, same.
it'd be the same.
Yeah, grade 6.
It'd be grade 6 next year.
Yeah,
And then it'd be grade 6.
yeah,
So by the time you graduate grade 6, you should know grade 6.
yeah.
Huh?
And grade
Grade
7.
maker.
So this math you're learning now, you're going to learn all over again next year? The same math.
No? Different, but the same.
That's same, Ella.
Twinkie, yeah, the roof's on. Let me show you. Hold on. I'll green screen you guys. So those of you who missed it. There's the roof right there. The back left corner is the CR we're discussing, okay, where the CR is going to go. And that area is not open anymore. They've already put hollow blocks in, filled in that whole area underneath the roof. Okay, that's all done. And then the windows should be ready to go in. The back windows should be going in maybe tomorrow. And then let's see. Let me go to the side door. I don't have
I'm
a
sure this one is done. Huh?
I don't have a
I'm
screenshot.
sure this one is done today.
Yeah, that was done.
The CR.
I know that's all done. That's all. And you even made provision for a window.
Maybe they're working tomorrow
Okay.
the floor.
The floor? Yeah, you should be working the floor. And they should be putting in the new door,
Yeah.
the frame we bought today. We'll take that up to them tomorrow.
That's why it's low.
The CR door
That's
tomorrow.
why it's low because only 2 people working.
Yeah, that's the problem, Jimmy John and Stone Cold. Right now, we have 2 people working. Both are paid workers. Charm and I are paying them because we don't have any volunteers. We had volunteers for 2 weeks. Then
That's it.
they didn't require any of the parents to come back and volunteer. So right now we've got 2 people working. And really the work they're doing, 2 people can do it just fine. Okay, one guy mixing cement and the other guy finish coating the walls, you know, because he's running through the cement pretty fast anyway. He's doing all the hollow block while the guy's mixing up the cement, solid filling it, all the walls, putting the steel bar in.
Putulin mo.
So it's a good team. The two guys we got going right now. So now once we get the things that have still to be done is they've still got to break down the existing sink in the CR and make another sink and a cabinet, cement. They need to do a cement area going all the way across. So because it's going to be a sink and then it's going to be a countertop so they can put a 2-burner stove. So when this subs as a evacuation center, they'll have gasol and a 2-burner stove to cook up there. They'll have
Wow.
water, they'll have a stove to cook with, they'll have a CR to take a dump. So when the storm is hitting and it's at its strongest, and you got, 6, 7, 8 families in there or more, maybe 10 families, who knows?
6, 7?
Whatever, 6, 7, I'm gonna knock you silly with your 6, 7. So tired of that 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Yeah,
It's not even a good thing.
If that's good school, they can use that for evacuation.
That's the plan. So
allowed
that's
for
why we're,
families.
that's the extra effort
there.
we're going through to make this into not just a school building with a safe roof for it. It's also going to be an evacuation center because it's going to be really safe. It's going to be a safe place. Okay. So done like that looks good. Thank you, Sammy Doll. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. Okay. I'll see if I got another picture here to show you guys. I got a video I could do a screenshot. If you guys can just give me a minute, I'll go to the video I took today and I'll do some screenshots. I'll share it to you on the green screen. If you could just hang in there for a minute for me. Okay, I'll just be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here we go, guys. Let's share the screen with you now. This is an update on it. This is a picture I just screenshot from the video I made this morning. Okay, here's the front of the school. You can see nothing really changed too much in the front. Here, when we're looking inside, You see the worker this morning is mixing cement, and they're working in that back corner back there where you see that door frame right here. They already got the door frame installed. The door is sitting over in the left corner ready to go in. It's not even in sight right now. You can't see it. You see the stalls inside, the walls going up inside, and then you see the back wall. So that's where the CR will be, Charm. The back corner is the CR. That's where the window is. Okay, so, and that's pretty high up. He's already finished that wall all the way up to the roof in the back. And he put provision for a window there. And then that'll be the CR back there. So now we got to raise the partition up the full height and then across for the door. We need to raise that cement all the way up to the top that's in the center there so that nobody can climb up and look over into the CR from the top. And then maybe we'll do a HardieFlex metal furring and HardieFlex cement board on top so that it completely gives them privacy inside there. And that will have a door on it. We bought the CR door today and the lock box. So let me go done on that. I want to, multi-purpose building. I'd love you to come lay the floor. That'd be awesome. We're still trying to determine the tiles because it has to be similar to a CR tile, a non-slip tile. We don't want kids coming in and sliding all over the place. Okay, so we got to make it a non-slip type tile, which typically you're not going to find that in a 60 by 60. Like my tiles here on my floor, these are 60 by 60s, and these are like a marble design, which I'd love to do the school in this. I would love to. I mean, that would trip out the school board and the superintendents. If they saw the flooring of the kids looking like this, they would trip out. I swear they would. But the problem is this tile is slippery when it gets wet. You know, you just can't do that. It's got to be something more for kids, you know. So let me check one more thing. I'll see if I have another picture here. Give me a second. I got to go look at one more thing. I'll show you. I think you can see everything we picked up today. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back.
That means
All right, let's show you what we got today. This is the back of my truck. Give me a second. Looking at the back of my truck, my pickup, the black truck here, you can see the wooden door with a plastic door on top of it. Then you see the wood frame for the door, the wooden door. The plastic door has its frame already. That's a CR door. And then we have the fascia board that goes underneath the roof. It goes underneath the roof, but in the gutters will go attached to the fascia board and the 2x3 steel. So the fascia board is like a decorative. It goes around. It's going to go around the roof on the backside. The front is all behind the cement, right? And the sides are behind the cement, so no wind can catch it. So the fascia board going on the backside, it will prevent wind from coming from behind and getting under the roof and being able to pull the roof up. So the fascia board will be there. There's another picture there. Okay. There's the bicycle that Michael bought for one of the young lads here in our village. So it's a brand new 26-inch bicycle for him. And then the brown box you see, that is Ella's birthday present. She don't know it. That's Ella's birthday present for February 24th. And she'll be quite surprised at that one because that's a electric bike. It's 2 wheels, short stature seat. So she'll be able to sit on that and control it just fine, learn how to drive it. And Ella will do just fine. That'll be her bike. I think it's red and white colored, what the lady told me. The box says gray on it. That's factory box, says gray. But the lady showed me a picture. She said this one in the box is red and white. And when I looked inside the little hole where you grab it to carry it, I saw red. So maybe it is red and white. If it is, it's going to be very, very cute. So anyway, my job is going to be to remove it from the box, put it all together so that it's proper for her and safe. All the brakes work and everything on it works. So I'm the one who's got to be the one to reassemble and put everything together. Just like the other bike I built for Micah, the 3-wheel bike. I'm the one who put it together, me and Den. So we'll put this 2-wheeler together and she's really going to love it. I know she's going to love it. Even her sister's going to be jealous now. Micah's going to say, oh, I want to ride that to school. You ride the 3-wheel. as long as they're happy and they're sharing, I don't care. So lay the tile, cover it with a non-slip finish. What do you have in mind, Twinkie? What are you thinking we should do for a non-slip finish? Like an epoxy? A clear epoxy? I don't know. Even epoxy might get slippery, you know? I don't know. Just give me some ideas, guys. Because I sure like to lay some beautiful tile for them. Anyway, we're going to be doing the flooring. You saw the flooring's dirt. They're mixing cement on it right now. So that's dirt. That's going to get its own floor, set a whole new flooring down. And then we're going to be putting the tiles down. I wish he could do the flooring. I almost wish he'd do the flooring and tile at the same time. The way they do it here is they can put a thick layer of cement down, go tile by tile. They can lay the cement out, they put a nylon string, and they follow the nylon string as the height, right, of the flooring, and they can fill the cement up to that level. He can make several areas, and then the guy can set the tiles as he's going and make sure it's all level to the nylon string. I'll ask him. It'll save me having to put a flooring down and then putting cement with tile on top of that, because that's how they normally do it. You know, that's how my house was done. They did a 4-inch slab here, and then they put another, you know, full inch or more, 1.25 inches of cement, just to make sure the whole floor was level, right? So they add cement, they find the lowest point, and they determine where that is. They string it all off, left and right, forward and backward, figure it all out, what the height's going to be, and what the differences are in the slab, and then they put the tile down. Well, if they could just do it at one time, it might save us a step, you know? So, but it's going to use the same amount of cement no matter what. It's got a cement flooring that they told me is not very thick. And then there's dirt on top of that, which we're compacting, making it level. All the dirt that came out of the CR, the septic tank, got put there. So now we've spread that, and you got a compactor there. You saw it. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I'll make another video. It's 2 pieces of wood attached to a log. And we use that to stamp it down and compact the dirt. That's how we do that. So I'll make a video of that tomorrow. A granulated epoxy. Well, I'd have to find that. I'd have to find that here in the Philippines. So I will look it up. I will see what I can find, who makes it. You know, if it's someone like Davies Paint, it's probably a piece of junk, you know. Well, we'll see. I'll try to find something like that. We'll take a look. If not, I'll have to go with a tile that's non-slip to begin with. And we have that as well. We have those tiles like that. I have them in my CR. I have them down in the greenhouse. I put them in the greenhouse CR. I wanted to make their CR just pop out at the superintendent when he sees it. It's going to be all white tile inside with like a gold trim, golden and black inlay like a marble, like I did my CR downstairs. It turned out beautiful. The flooring, non-slip, kind of a brownish color, like sandy brown, and the walls are all white, and it looks, to me, it looks beautiful. You know, I may take you guys down there and say, it looks like crap. You know, there's always people like that. That looks like crap to me. Okay. But to me, they did a pretty darn good job on it for a beach hut. You know, it's a beach house. Anyway, yeah, it just rolls on. Okay, well, let me look into that. So granulated meaning sand. If we have a granulated epoxy, why don't I just do a granulated epoxy over a cement slab and forget the tiles? Why tile it and then, I mean, make it look really fancy if I did that. It's got to be durable. Oh, we'll have to think about that when it comes that time, Twinkie. It's getting close, though. I anticipate about another 2 weeks, though, with the finish work of the cement on the outside. If we get some good weather, so they can work outside. Right now, they can do all of the finish coat inside. They can finish the CR, do all the tiling, everything that needs to be done inside, they can do. They can build the desks inside, although I haven't bought the material yet. And the guy that we normally use for trucking, his truck is in the shop. The same guy who screwed up my Nissan Toronto has got the Chow Chow transportation truck we use. The rest of the guys won't bring it down this dirt road, and he does. But with the rain and everything going on, we're not getting anything down that dirt road for a few days. So maybe by the time the road is fixed, the rain stop, maybe by then his truck will be fixed and we can get his truck down the road. We can order our materials. So anyway, we'll work it out. If we can't do it through him, we'll bring materials in from the other trucking, which drops it out on the road, and we have to drive the dirt road, the back road with a chariot. So either way, it'll get done. It's either that or we bring them through San Antonio and then hand carry across the bridge and put it in the chariot, which is probably not a bad idea for the kind of material we're going to need for the desks. I have to consider that too. So much to think about all the time, guys. There's so much going on. Anyway, I think I'm down to 2 people watching my live feed. I think I'm going to give it a break, get some sleep tonight. Are you equipped to get a smooth finish on the concrete? No, we don't have the machine for smooth concrete. We don't have it. We can get it semi-smooth with trowels, using large trowels, but that's about as good as we're going to get it. We don't have a machine to put on and circulate it, around on the cement. We don't have a polisher. Oh, I'm getting tired too. Been a long, long day. Anyway, I explained to you everything we did today in the trip. We brought everything back in my truck. We got it back here. We got a lot more material to bring here for the desks after we figure out exactly how we're going to do it. I think I'm going to bring Nonong down here tomorrow, show him what I got in the front. Because even if we don't do wood, I believe they do have a cement board that's thick, like the fascia board. I think they have a cement board that's that thick, and that'll not crack, if we're put tile on top of that for desks. So we'll figure it all out. Spiro, thank you for coming in. Twinkie, thank you guys for sticking with us. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the super chat, Spiro, much, much appreciated. Stone Cold, thank you. Sammy Doll, you guys who are still with us, appreciate it. Appreciate all you who came in. Quest, yep, thanks for all the advice and the help. We'll continue to work on the project. And then once we can share more with you, we will. I'll be making more videos as we go, and we'll keep you guys appraised of everything that happens. Okay, it's your money. I know you want to know where your money goes, so that's what we're doing. We're showing you exactly where your money goes. And they're doing a fantastic job up there. So thank you all so much for all your donations, for your super chats, your buy me a coffees, and my PayPal. Much, much, much appreciated. All right, guys, you take care. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Good night. God bless you all. Bye-bye.